Hello and welcome to Mercy Kill. This is episode 8, Kingdom Hearts 1, and I have here with me, you may recognize him, the one and only J Hobbs. J Hobbs, welcome to Mercy Kill. Real quick before we get started, remember folks, Mercy Kill is brought to you by viewers like you. If you'd like to support the stream as well as the other programs on GDQ Hotfix, please consider subbing to the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, remember you have a Prime Gaming sub, so please consider using that. If you have not already, just sub to the channel. Remember to check out the GDQ Hotfix VODs as well as past GDQ runs on YouTube. Had a lot of people message me saying, Sky, how do I check out past episodes of Mercy Kill? They're all there on a nice playlist on YouTube now. They're for you to watch, so as soon as you're done watching this one, feel free to go take a look at our backlogs of Mercy Kill. Remember to subscribe to youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick and feel free to tweet at us at GamesDoneQuick to tell us what you're interested in. An online all-women speedrunning event, Frame Fatale, returns with another event, Fleet Fatale. I've submitted to that as well, fingers crossed. November 15th, 2020, go to GamesDoneQuick.com/Frame Fatale for more information. Learn about all of our shows and submit your runs or ideas at GamesDoneQuick.com/Hotfix. We're looking for a new show starting in a couple of months. So if you are free every other Wednesday, you'd like to rotate back and forth with me, starting in November, email hotfix@GamesDoneQuick.com with your idea along with 2 episode concepts for consideration. And Thursday, we have the first step, that is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, where our Hobbs and Keys will be racing via, I know that sounds kind of Bostonian of me. And now, speaking of which, we have added a new feature here to Mercy Kill. We're not going to do it every episode, but every now and then we're adding a new feature called the Peanut Gallery. And today, in our first ever Peanut Gallery, we have the one and only Kizaron here on commentary. Kizaron, welcome to the Peanut Gallery of Mercy Kill. We're so happy to have you. Now, what does the Peanut Gallery...
I see Hobbs with his face in his hands already. I haven't even talked yet.
Well, you can regard to... Kizaron is the Peanut Gallery, Hobbs, if he starts to make you upset or something just don't feel quite right, you know?
Oh, I will take that under consideration. For sure.
All right, so Keys and Hobbs, welcome to Mercy Kill. We're happy to have you both. Hobbs, how are you feeling right now? We were talking about this a little bit. I want people to kind of get in on what your general feeling is going into this.
I thought I wasn't going to worry about it too much because I was like, oh, you know what? Like, I make a fool out of myself on the GDQ stream every week. This will be fine. But I'm like weirdly a little nervous. Like my heart rate's increased just a little bit. Not like super, super nervous, but I'm nervous that I'm going to like not meet the timer. I don't know. We'll see.
Well... You almost had someone working in the background of this stream to try to give you an extra hour, but we found the mistake before the timer started. Richard, we're looking at you. The initial estimate was 2:45. I look at the overlay and I see 3:45, and I'm like, well, wait a second. I know we don't have any live deals on here, but this is not going to fly too well. So we looked at Hobbs's PB, and again, to reiterate, this is Kingdom Hearts 1 final mix for the PS4. Yes, there is a little bit of a distinction. We'll talk about that as we get into the run. But I believe we have an estimate of 2:45 today, and the initial PB, for anyone interested, we will have it running in the background as per usual. 2:22:21, and how many years ago was that, Hobbs? Give or take?
Like 3 years ago, I think. It was pretty much whenever the PS4 version of this game came out, which was in 2017 at some point. So, yeah, I think about 3 years ago, maybe even a little more.
That's just the way we like them. Nice and rusty. Now, it is important to know our Peanut Gallery has informed us that you have been playing Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer. We've been featuring that a ton here on Random Number Generation in particular. We had an episode. We're going to have an episode. Do you feel like that'll help you out here today?
No. In fact, I think it's going to hurt me, if anything, because the interesting thing about that is it's the Japanese version of the game, which means the X and circle buttons are flipped. So... if you ever see me attack when I mean to jump or jump when I mean to attack, it means that I probably mixed up the 2 buttons because I've been playing a lot of Rando, and this is going to be the English version of the game. So it will, it's going to probably mess me up. We call that final mixing because it's the final mix version that often trips people up. So yeah, I might do that many times throughout this run. We'll see.
You'll especially know if he does it because you'll hear me laugh.
I'm sure we're going to have a lot of collective laughter, both from us and from the audience today. But remember, Hobbs, we are not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. Remember that.
Yeah, sure. All right.
I'm laughing at you.
Yeah.
Directly at you.
Thanks, buddy. I knew I could count on you.
Yeah, no problem, friend.
Oh, man.
All right. So a couple more typical questions before we start. Is there any stage in particular you are not looking forward to? My prediction is Atlantica because the controls are kind of bad, the boss isn't particularly fun. But what are your thoughts on that?
Well, luckily we actually get to skip Atlantica in this run, so I won't have to do any Atlantica. No, there's mostly individual tricks that I'm worried about. One cycle Jafar is something I'm almost certainly not going to get, but I'll talk about when we get there. There's some platforming skips involving the Dumbo summon that I'm probably going to mess up, and if you mess those up, it's actually pretty costly. And near the end of the game, the like final waves of Heartless right before final rest they're really easy to die basically in that section, even in any percent where we're playing on beginner. It's still really easy to die by that point because the scaling has really caught up to you. So I'm a little worried about that happening, but we'll see.
Absolutely. I remember in the stage that Habs is referring to it's called the End of the World, believe it or not. That's the name of the stage. And there are these Heartless in there. They have these angel wings. They are very unpleasant to be around. I remember even casually dying to them quite a bit. So definitely keep an eye on that going forward. With that being said, safety strats. Are there any that you plan on implementing?
That's a good sign.
So I asked Sky like a week ago or so, maybe not even that long. I was like, hey, so am I allowed to like watch any of the run to see if any strats have updated or anything like that? And you're like, oh yeah, you could watch a little bit of it. I didn't watch any of it. So in terms of safety strats, it's going to be try not to die. But otherwise, I'm just going to go for everything that I can think of. And all I have to assist me are a set of menu notes because it's the same. I would have these up if I were doing the run, like practice runs.
You are allowed to have this.
Yeah, these are just like to help me remember specifically when to do certain menus and stuff. But otherwise, yeah, no, I don't think I've got really anything that's going to help me out too much.
I gave you an opportunity to watch new strats, maybe learn a little something, and you squandered it. I don't know if the audience is going to be as merciful about that little detail, Hobbs.
Ooh. Have you seen the first step? Do you see how much we squander our opportunities in general? This is on par.
You know, Keys, if you all do the first step, this is the last step, in my opinion, okay? Because this is where all the speedruns go to just, lay rest for a little while. So, hence our scythe logo. I meant to have my scythe here today, but it decided to take a 2-week vacation in the mail, all around the mail system. So hopefully next time I'll have my plastic scythe in hand ready to go. But just because I don't have my scythe doesn't mean it's not there, Hobbs. If you fail the timer, you will be mercy killed tonight, even though I don't have my scythe on me, all right? So that's a thing that can happen still. All right, and without further ado, Hobbs, are you ready to go? I'm ready to see this. I'm very excited.
I guess I'm ready to go. I've got it set. My camera's set on manual. My difficulty set to beginner and everything. And yeah,
beginner like a coward.
Hey man. Get out. Okay, fine. We're doing our next Cage 2 rando seed on crit.
That's fine. I'll swallow that bullet.
I guess I'm good to go, Sky.
So our estimate is 245. That can no longer to be changed. Audience, please hold us accountable. No live deals. That is your job. That is YouTube's job. Everyone remember, no live deals. That's the keys are on rule. That is our peanut gallery's rule for today, all right? No live deals. On your countdown, Hobbs.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm going to run a timer on my own for some reason. No idea why I'm doing that. But yeah, this is this at the beginning here where you're not going to hear any music, unfortunately, because yay, copyright. But we start out with an opening, just an unskippable cutscene that takes about 3.5 minutes. So that is a great time for me because it means I cannot lose time yet during this opening.
Hobbs, your timer is counting down. It's not counting up.
Oh, I just saw that. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Now, unfortunately, if your run crashes at some point, we're not going to be as generous with you as we were with Kizaron. That was the first episode. We just didn't know what to do with that situation. And heck, did we set a precedent back then? Well, with what we were going to do with that.
Even with the crash, though, if you added the time of the crash, I was still under my estimate.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm not bad enough at video games to cause them to crash. Keith,
oh my
goodness. No, this game should be pretty stable. There's a couple of weird crashes that could happen, but they're incredibly, incredibly rare. So if something like that happens, it'll well, we'll see what kind of backup saves I have. I don't know what I have. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I got a bunch though.
You know, if it were to happen, it would be now.
Of course, it would have to be.
It's the GDQ special.
Cool thing we've got, folks, because I don't actually think I have a video of my PB anymore. Although an interesting thing is that my PS3 PB is only like 5 minutes above this estimate. Like my PS3 PB is like a 250 or something. So I'm also kind of racing against that. And if I fail against that, then that's gonna really sting because the PS4 version saves like 30 minutes on loads over the PS3 version. Not quite 30 minutes, but it's something like that. So it's gonna be interesting. But as a replacement, we actually have an input viewer, which is I think pretty cool. I was able to kind of set that up for Richard, so you should be able to see what I'm doing on the controller in this game, where there's gonna be a lot of like cutscene skips and just walking around, but there is some sections where it gets a little bit hectic.
Hobbs, I was just thinking about this. So if you get mercy killed today, you know how we normally have our compliments?
No, I knew you were going to try
TFS.
this. No. What? Oh, wait. No, wait. I already owe you the compliments. What are you
Yeah, so
worried
you'd
about?
have to add another compliment to the game itself.
Okay, fine.
Oh, well, we have a guest here in chat. Yo, Spike, how are you doing? Spike says,
Oh,
let's
geez.
do this.
Spike's ready to watch me get mercy killed.
Hooray!
Spike, you let me know when you want to be in that hot seat, all right? It's waiting. Hobbs is warming it up for you.
Oh,
We can
geez.
open up the peanut gallery for your run, too.
Okay, so we are coming to the end here. Oh, man, I think I take staff. I'm pretty sure. Oh, jeez. So
You
the
just
opening...
started. How do you not
Shut
remember?
up. The opening section here is oh wow, I actually got a perfect pause. That's pretty funny. And then I jumped like a fool. I keep hitting the wrong button because of rando. Okay, so I hit the wrong button again. This is gonna happen a lot.
Hobbs, this ain't off to a good start, friend.
Can we have a wrong button counter?
It's fine.
Oh my gosh!
We're up to 4.
Are you
Okay,
gonna
so-
keep track?
The things we take at the beginning here, so this actually, a lot of people think this affects your stats, and it does affect just like a couple stats, just initial base stats, but mostly this actually determines the order in which you're going to get various levels in the game, like various abilities and stuff as you level up. And ooh, what do I do here? I think I swing. And so like, basically we picked the staff because it's going to magic's really strong, and also it's going to give us a bunch of really useful abilities like air combo pluses and some other stuff. I can't talk and think about this at the same time. This is impossible. Okay. Oh, shadows are the worst. So a very common trait among Kingdom Hearts runners is what? Oh, I thought I actually had to only kill 3 for some reason. Is that shadows are the worst. they're the worst enemy. They like to go underground a lot and just like waste your time basically. So that was a terrible shadows one, and then I swung again like a fool. No, and then I paused at the wrong time. Oh, this is all terrible.
It's all falling apart.
So there's basically some cutscenes in this game you can skip, and some you actually can't skip. Oh, I'm bad. And it's kind of based on like whether it has text or not, and it's you used to be able to tell a lot more easily. No, wait, hold on, I gotta go for this. No. Okay, whatever. I was trying to do an air combo on the barrel, which is really hard to do because it's super low to the ground.
It doesn't even move. How are you messing that up?
Because it's really low to the ground, so you land on top of it a lot. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I want to take the Dawn route, because this changed at one point. So I'm going to be really sad if I'm not supposed to take Dawn, but I'm pretty sure I want to take Dawn. So this is going to determine what our leveling curve is, basically. So if we if you answer Dawn, like your adventure begins at dawn, like it says there, then we're gonna get our levels more easily early on, basically. and that'll kind of go up until about like level 32 or something. I don't really remember exactly what. And we want that because, you know, we're going to try to beat the game as quickly as possible. Shadows 2 is really bad, and this is going horribly. I should have watched it run. That's fine. So yeah, that Dawn route means that we got that level up there. Like, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't get that if we were on either of the other two. Maybe on midday we would get it, but that gives us an extra strength, which already is going to help us in this first boss fight.
For those of you in the audience, I will probably need to say continuously throughout this run, Hobbs had the option of bringing notes into this. We do allow notes on Mercy Kill, especially pertaining to menus, to translations. We do allow a little bit of that, and Hobbs just chose to just throw that advantage out the window. So we don't feel bad when something bad happens pertaining to that. All right?
Yeah, I've got menu notes. So like what I'm doing right now is I'm using the 8 power-ups and defense ups that we get at the start of the game. Basically, these are they're what makes beginner easier, or really not even just easier, but faster. Otherwise, mostly the scaling in beginner is pretty similar to standard. I didn't know what I'm doing.
I feel like we need like one of those soundboards with Kizaron just laughing in the background for future episodes.
All right, we killed Darkside. I'm only a half a minute behind already.
Already?
30 something seconds behind. And now I gotta try to remember what you do on Destiny Islands. Oh, this is all why did I agree to be on the show?
Because you saw the concept and you knew it was fun.
Yeah, it's too good. I know. Okay, so we got a log. What's the rest that I do? Oh, right, this is PS4 version, so I can't do Toji Hop. So I have to lift this barrel and throw it over there somewhere, I think.
Oh, Hobbs, we have a request on behalf of our lovely GDQ restreamer, Richard. Allegedly, we have a wrong input counter up, so let us know whenever you put a wrong input, and we're going to start incrementing that, because on Mercy Kill, we like to feature fun things like inputs and a wrong input counter. So...
Oh boy. Well, you might as well just like set it at like 15. I'm sure I've done at least that much already. Okay, what do I do now?
This is a great feature. I'm so glad this has been added.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, yes, I need to go get. I got the. I got a log. I got the cloth. I got the rope, and I need to go get another log. And I'm pretty sure that's everything I need on day 1. I'm gonna not talk to any of the kids because I don't want to fight any of them. I don't think I have to talk to Riku. I'm gonna be really sad if I'm supposed to talk to Riku. I don't think I have to. This is the hard part about remembering. Yeah, my notes are strictly menu notes, so. Oh, good. She said I found everything already. Oh, thank God.
That is what she said.
Yeah, I haven't watched a Kingdom Hearts 1 run in a while. It's been probably like, I don't know. It's been like a year or something, at least. I mean, I've watched like bits of it just from friends streaming it and stuff, but I haven't watched like a full run in a long time.
Sounds awfully similar to the Red Run that I did, where I didn't watch something for a year.
Okay, now this is the most important part. Can I get these fish without swimming? Which we call, can we avoid getting Sora's nipples slippery? And yes! Alright, cool. We're good. We got it. No slippery nips. It would slow it down a lot. No, this is all fine. Don't worry. He's just, I don't want to get his shirt wet, you know? We gotta be careful about that. So we gotta get the mushroom back here, which is actually, you can come into this room on day 1 if I remember correctly, but you can't get the mushroom yet. So we got 3 fish, 1 mushroom so far. We're gonna get a second one. And what do I do? I'm just like pure muscle memorying this stuff. Oh right, I'm going to get a coconut from over here. There's a lot of like precise movement with trying to not let yourself fall off ledges a lot and stuff that I am not doing very well at all. Oh boy. Okay. Hold on. We got to climb up the skinny tree so we can jump up onto the big tree to get the seagull egg. And now, no! I wanted to see if I could get the lucky thing we call task nut, which is basically, we have to get 2 coconuts. And that tree, it's very rare, but it can drop 1. All right. So we are going to, I should have practiced this. We are going to name our gummy ship. This is definitely wasting time, but I don't care.
No!
I didn't even plan that. I forgot that we like named the gummy ship until right then. I was like, oh, I gotta do that.
If I were
He's gonna get you back for that on the first step at some point. He's not gonna forget that.
Okay, so the easy way to do this race is to turn right immediately and not come up here, but I'm going to try to actually go this way, which could bite me, but hopefully it doesn't. Because if I fall off the zip line, it's going to be real bad.
No,
I'm rooting for the zip line.
Okay, I didn't fall
I
off
thought
the
you were
zip
rooting
line.
for the timer, Keys.
I'm going to go a
I
little
don't-
bit safer, though.
I'm rooting for every little thing that can go wrong right now. How dare he?
Wow. Wow.
Okay. I think I did that just like a little wrong, but I will take it. This is kind of slow, but it's so there's actually only like you can only go so fast in this section. If you try to go too fast, you'll just be waiting on Riku to get close enough at the end. I definitely did not go too fast, but I went fast enough to win, and that's what's important because that's actually going to get us a pretty stone, which we can sell for some money later. So now I'm pretty sure I just go this way. Oh man, RPGs, when you haven't run them in a while, are weirdly stressful.
You don't say.
So we got to get our second mushroom there. We're going to talk to Kairi. It's going to tell us everything we need, even though we already know. Okay, and then we're going to go over to this. Oh, I hit the wrong input again. No, I despawned the coconut. No. Oh, I hit the wrong input again. Okay.
Well, that's
we got,
two more on the wrong inputs counter right there.
We got both our coconuts. Now this jump is actually deceptively difficult. I'm sad that it took me 2 tries, but that's fine. If you're like too close to it, you actually will never make it up there. We can get some fresh water from right here, and then ideally jump back like that. Okay.
Oh yeah, the gummy ship's gonna be named to that too now.
Oh yeah.
How
We're only gonna
often
see it
are
a
we
few
going to
times.
see that? Okay.
You unfortunately don't get to see it when you're actually going like through the missions. You only get to see it when you configure the gummy ship, which we're only gonna do like 3 times. But you are still gonna get to see it every now and then.
Now, how often are you going to mention Kairi?
Every time your dog is on stream. Oh wait, no, your camera is not.
Darn it. Because I was about to say, every time you say Kairi, I keep forgetting it's Kingdom Hearts. I'm just like, what about my dog? What do you mean you're talking to her?
Yeah, you're calling me a nerd, and you named your dog after a Kingdom Hearts character.
I didn't name it after. not like what I named her after is much better, but still.
I was gonna say, it's not what the internet's gonna remember. So 7 cutscene skips, if I recall correctly here, and then go. And then we're gonna basically go finally get the Keyblade, which is gonna be our main weapon. You can like go attack all these shadows and stuff, but there's no reason for us to do it. You can actually just completely ignore them. Trying to remember the timings for all these cutscene skips are actually, it's really hard because in Cage 2, it's pretty standardized. Like pretty much every cutscene skip is like, you just wait like 1 or 2 seconds after the cutscene starts and then you can skip it. In Cage 1, it has to do with like when the cutscene fully fades in from like either from black or from white, and or sometimes when it switches scenes in weird spots. Some of them are text-based so that you don't skip them, so it's really hard to remember each of them. Oh boy, I whiffed already. So this is Dark Side 2. We're gonna try to just wail on him as quickly as possible. Now that we've used all that like strength, all those power-ups, we've got a really high strength, and that's gonna carry us through for a while. Basically in terms of just like our main way of dealing a lot of damage is just going to be from all of those strength ups. We're in fact going to be dealing maximum damage for a lot of this run because your damage does get scaled down some. And that will eventually change. I don't know when exactly it changes. It kind of changes a few times throughout the run. But now we're here in Traverse Town, and we have to... normally, like, everyone thinks you kind of got to like wander around the world a bunch. Was I supposed to go to the accessory shop? No, I don't think so. Okay. You're supposed to wander around the world see a bunch of different cutscenes that show you like Donald and Goofy and everything trying to find Sora. But it actually turns out that the game is just checking to make sure that you've like explored enough. That was not enough. And the way that it does that is that you've killed 5 Heartless. So I killed 4 there. And now we're going to kill our 5th one right here. Don't remember if you're supposed to walk that way or go around the other way. And back in the accessory shop, and that basically like progresses the story so that we should be able to fight Leon when we leave here now. I don't think I need to talk to Sid again. One of the hardest parts of this run is remembering how many times and when you have to talk to Sid. So, all right, but Leon, he jumped. So we're gonna do a few combos. I don't remember how many. Okay, that was good enough.
You remember a lot about this game. This commentary has been pretty thorough so far.
Luckily, I've at least commentated this run a lot. Even though I haven't done it as much myself. But a lot of the finer details, you know, get totally lost when you're preparing for commentary because you want to just get the big things across. So I remember some stuff as a result, but I don't even think I've commentated this game since Mistmaster did it last, which I don't remember. It might have been like 2017, 2018, something like that. I think I just talked to you. You know what? You talked about safety strats earlier. We're going to grab this elixir.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
That's going to be the one safety strat we do. I'm supposed to talk to Leon, or do I need to hit the clock? Maybe I need to hit the clock. I
meant to ask you this earlier. How much wiggle room did you give yourself in this estimate? We know about your PB 220-221 versus the estimate. What made you choose that estimate?
Pure guesswork. Wait, I think we're supposed to please. Oh no, but I didn't do the hits on Dark Side. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't think I need to do that kill if I'm not doing you know what? Let's just actually kill a few extra things real quick, because I know you normally get 8 experience. That should be enough from doing combos on the head of Dark Side, and I think that stopped being faster, but I'm just going to do it. The actual like amount of time, I was just trying to think of like what would happen if I failed like everything. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't pick that time. If I failed everything, I didn't pick it, because then that'd be no fun. So yeah. I tried to kind of like make it a little bit lower after that. Oh, I hit the wrong button again, Richard. So most of our combos here are going to be in the air, which is another way that you'll know if I hit the wrong button a lot or not, is if I do a lot of ground combos. This is going to be a little weird. So normally you want to kill all of the parts of this guy quickly so he can't split apart. I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near that. I think he's going to split apart right now, actually.
I think this is one of the signs of Final Mix. I don't think this boss has that many colors in it in the original version.
Yeah, so the Final Mix version actually changed a lot of color palettes. I'm also going to throw this potion, by the way. That is just to get it out of my inventory, which is probably a mistake, but we're going to do it anyways. That's the end of guard armor. We lost another 30 seconds between the Leon fight and the guard armor fight, but we're not going to stress about it. It's fine. I'm not getting hot. Why is it so hot in here? I also forgot how fast this game, like how little time you have to think about what's coming up next on PS4. Because on PS3, the load times are a lot longer, so there's a lot more time in between cutscenes, which is obviously very good 98% of the time. But when you're trying to think about what happens next, that extra little bit of time would be nice. Richard went to go turn the air conditioning down. Are you kidding me?
Wow, Richard!
Thank you, Richard. You're the best. That's really funny, though. I just saw him walk by and go turn the AC down.
Yes, because of the nature of this show, we will be taking breaks every hour. That's just to promote hydration and stretching, as we always do. Give Hobbs a break as well. So yes, there will be breaks in here.
Okay, I want to go. No. What is my menu? Oh, right. No, I want to exchange. Goofy's got an ether. We want to take that.
Are you sure about that?
Take
Richard.
stock elixir. And then, I want to equip all. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong menu. I was wondering why. This looked weird. I was like, I don't want to take that out yet, do I? Oh boy, this is the part I was most worried about, were menus. Okay, then we go to equipment. We are gonna put the ribbon to Brave Warrior, and we're gonna go to abilities, and we're gonna put on dodge roll. Oh boy. Oh, I'm all stressed. All right, it's fine.
Richard says in capital letters, I turn the AC on, Hobbs. On, not off.
Well, yeah. No. That's not what I was saying. I was saying he was helping me out. Don't worry. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to go customize our ship, which, remember, everybody is called Keys Sucks.
Oh.
This is the hardest part of the whole thing, is seeing if I remember how to do the gummy menu, because the buttons in it are very weird. You know what? I think that was good. I think that was good. Okay, that could have been, not kidding, way worse. that is probably the like biggest bane of every rusty runner's existence, is trying to remember what the weird inputs are to do the gummy ship, because you have to basically delete everything. You want to delete everything, which involves pressing square, which is not something that you often use in like menus in this game, and you want to I'm trying to see if I can remember how to like line myself up in the spot where I don't take damage. You want to delete everything and then replace it with just a cockpit and an engine gummy, which are the two things that are like straight required to be on every gummy ship. And that actually is a lot faster than the default gummy ship that we start with, because all of those like extra armor pieces and stuff end up slowing it down. I don't think that's like how space physics works, but you know what? I'll give Square a break. It's fine.
We're talking about a game where there's Final Fantasy characters and Disney characters, and I'm still trying to figure out the plot. So I don't think this is the most far-fetched thing they did.
Mm-hmm. So the nice thing about these sections, a long time ago, I knew exactly where I could put myself to not take damage, or at least take a little enough damage that I would not die in any gummy ship. So that way they all turned into effectively like water breaks and bathroom breaks. It looks like I got that one right, so yay. I'm really happy about that. Man, I have to think so hard about every menu because it's the complete opposite inputs in Cage 2. All right, we also have access to dodge roll and fire now, which are really helpful. Oh, what do I do here? I need to push the bed and then talk. Okay, I think. God, I hope that's right. But yeah, we have access to dodge roll, which is going to be our main form of movement for pretty much the entire game. And we have access to fire, which is just a good ability for killing things pretty quickly. It's not the best magic, but it is pretty good. So we will make use of it for sure.
Someone asked why has the gummy ship been the most smooth part of this run so far, because there was no menuing once Hobbs got in the gummy ship.
Yeah,
so
because it's an auto scroller. I literally don't press a button yet. It will actually become a little more complicated. Not complicated at all, really, but like I'll have to start holding two buttons instead of pressing nothing. It's yeah. So now we have a fight here that if it goes smoothly, I should be able to do in one MP bar, and it will not go smoothly. Oh boy, it already is not going smoothly. I pressed the wrong input again, Richard. Okay, I still did it in one MP bar, but that was not great. I need to avoid spawning any other enemies. I don't think I'm supposed to get that Trinity. I really hope I'm not supposed to get that Trinity. Trying to remember.
Talk's having a time right now.
You are the expert here out of the three of us, Hobbs. So
I know. If I randomly talk to myself, it's fine. So you're supposed to get a bunch of pieces of evidence here. And I think I want to get the one on the far left here. You only have to get one piece of evidence. And I'm pretty sure you want to get the one that... I hit the wrong input again, Richard. Twice. Yes! I want to get the one that has the Heartless in it, which is based on the first piece of evidence that hits the floor when they all get shuffled up. And it's really hard to see on 60 FPS, like on the PS4 version. It was a lot easier to see on the PS3 version. And now this fight, I hit the wrong input, Richard. This fight is actually like really difficult. Not because I'm not worried about dying, but because the way this fight behaves is so odd. You actually have to slow down your combos as much as possible to break the tower more. If you do them too quickly, it actually is more sturdy. So that wasn't very good, but it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and I didn't split on my own thing. Gold split? That's not right. There's no way that's right. What did I forget to do? Oh, that scares me. Oh, that scares me so much. I definitely forgot to do something. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Oh, no. Well, that's okay. I was supposed to split up the Traverse Town visit, which is something that is an English-only thing. So in the fastest route of the game on Japanese, you actually don't do that. And that's why I didn't think about it. But that's not great. I don't think I do anything here. I'm pretty sure that's proud mode. The routes are so different depending on what difficulty you pick, and I've run all of them before, so they all get mixed up in my head, and it's scary.
Okay, so why did you pick beginner tonight?
Because that's the one I ran the most, and like the oldest probably. It's also just the one I'm definitely most familiar with. So if I remember right, they like actually made the dodge roll there not work on PS4, so I have to jump. I'm actually avoiding hitting the ground here because I'll spawn a bunch of Heartless. And in this game, you can't... Is it that way? It's that way, okay. Oh, no! Okay, so in this game, you can't examine certain things when you have a red command menu, which you can see in the bottom left corner, and that means that you're in battle. There we go. So I couldn't examine that latch to get out since I spawned the enemies, unfortunately. I can get my MP back right now, and we're going to come into another boss fight. So this should be... Hey, I got onto the table. So this boss fight is really difficult if you haven't done it in a long time, because it's really hard to get back up onto the chair. But hopefully I shouldn't have too much trouble with it. We'll see. I was like decent at this fight when I used to run it. The hardest part is really just the platforming in it. The actual combat part is not that hard. Ah, yeah, see, just like grabbing onto the table there. Not what you want to see.
Not what you want to see.
So this is a question from the chat. Is the route mess up going to be a little bit of a problem anywhere?
No, it's not going to like be too big a deal. It's just I didn't get to show off a cool thing, unfortunately. I'll probably still show off the cool thing for fun. Oh wait, no, I can't show off the cool thing actually. Yeah. Oh well, really? It's not that big a deal. There's a clip that you can do on English only that I just won't be able to do now. But it's I'll still be able to like get everything. It's not going to break the run or anything.
Honestly, I think we should boo you because we're missing out on a really cool thing and you messed it up. So boo.
Yeah.
That's why he's the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
Boo. Streamer, why didn't you do the cool thing?
I forgot. Why didn't you warn me, Keys?
Yeah, Keys.
You know what I know about this game, Hobbs?
That
I know how to turn on the rando. That's all I know.
Raukin from the chat says go timer.
Oh boy. Okay, so I don't remember where to place myself in this one that I don't take damage, so I'm just going to move around a few times. But this is just an auto-scroller. Other than what we did to the gummy ship, there's no way to speed this up right now.
I forgot how plain the gummy ship looks.
We call it the tissue box.
It really is.
It's just a tissue box with an engine on it. I could have put a gun on it, but it would have cost me more inputs. I am going to put a gun on it later when it will save me some inputs. Not like I remember the inputs of the menu, and that's going to actually save me any time, but it's what I used to do, so I'm trying to do everything I used to do. And I already failed because of the route difference. I really forgot. The unfortunate thing, too, is it's nice because after we go to Deep Jungle, we're going to come back to Traverse Town, and we're going to do a pretty big visit there. And Traverse Town 2 is really long, and on the English version, you can break it up by doing some of it at the beginning. So it's just kind of nice to break it up and not have to remember as many things, but I forgot what we were supposed to do.
That's a side effect of not running a game for a very long time.
Yep, especially because the last times I've seen or commentated it were all the Japanese version that don't do that route difference, so it wasn't even in my head from not running it. All right, Deep Jungle, though. This is a place that's really easy to get confused on where you need to go in. Hopefully that won't happen too much, but we'll see. The first thing up is going to be a Sabor fight. This is a fight that you can actually just like take damage in and the game will proceed, but we're going to try to just defeat Sabor as quickly as possible. The problem is Sabor is very low to the ground, and as you saw with the barrel at the beginning of the run, anything that's super low to the ground is hard to do air combos on. So you whiff a lot. You have to do them like really low. I should have done fires there probably. Jeez, yeah, okay. So that was super slow, but that's fine. It's not that big a deal.
So throughout the main series, like Kingdom Hearts games, is there a core concept to how to speedrun it? Kind of like how, like in Pokemon, like you get a single good Pokemon and kind of just blitz through it. Like, are there intertwining strategies between all the Kingdom Hearts, or are they each their own kind of run?
I'd say they're like very different. Yeah, they're not really the same. I need to do a menu here real quick. I need to put on Treasure Magnet and take off Aspite and Raging Boar. What I'm doing there is just taking off some things from Tarzan so that hopefully, I don't think we're going to touch this, but we're going to do that anyways. Hopefully he'll basically just do his fast stuff. No, there's not really a good like connecting thread, I would say. I hit the wrong button, Richard. I hate that I have to call that out every time.
It doesn't get old either.
Yeah.
Oh boy, grab that, and then nope, that's not where it is. It's over here. So collecting these slides is something you can optimize really well if you know what you're doing. At least that one wasn't too bad. I think I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Did I get 6? I don't remember how many. We'll find out if I got them all or not in a moment. I'm pretty sure I want to leave Tarzan in my party, but I want to put... No, I want to leave it like this, yeah. Oh, man, it's so hard to remember this stuff.
I mean, what's the worst that happens if you make your party wrong in some of the stages? I know some of them it means more than others, but... Yeah,
it doesn't really matter too much yet, but if we do it too wrong, then eventually we're going to give Goofy a piece of equipment that is going to increase our experience. And if we do it wrong, then like our experience will be wrong for the whole game, basically. I don't think that should happen. I can't do that yet, right? I'm pretty sure I need to go here. Luckily, that won't happen yet, and I'm pretty confident that that shouldn't happen, because it should be in my menu notes. Can I do this yet? Oh, crap, I can't do this yet. I did this wrong. What was I supposed to do? Oh, man, I'm forgetting. I don't think was I supposed to climb this vine? I don't think I was supposed to climb this vine.
Uh-oh.
We're just gonna go do hippo hops because I can't remember.
They all look. This whole stage looks the same after a while, by the way, casually or from a speedrunning perspective.
Yeah, the other thing is this area went through route changes, and that makes me forget like which version of the route. There's 2 times you go through here. One of them you definitely go up and do what I did with the vine, and I think I have to just do that on the second one. And I kind of forgot, unfortunately. Now I'm pretty sure I want to go up to the treehouse now, which means I need to go up to the climbing trees and go... Is it right here? Yeah. Treehouse. Where most of Deep Jungle is just like trying to get certain cutscenes to happen. Progress the story. We're going to go through here a lot. And that's just because this minigame like spits you out down near camp. Pretty sure now I just need to go back in here again.
How could...
Now's the hard part. I believe now I got to do Power Wilds. Yeah, okay, so It's this button for Blizzard. Okay. Power Wilds are a notoriously very random and very hard section to optimize in Kingdom Hearts 1. And that's because they can just move around all over the place. We have access to Blizzard now that we beat Trickmaster earlier. And we want to try to use that whenever possible because it's an AoE attack. It'll hit a big group of them. There we go. This is correct. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay. Blizzard basically just like hits a big group of enemies all at once. So they'll take 2 blizzards or a full combo, or a blizzard and a slap, or a blizzard from Donald, which is nice to get. I do want to manage my MP as well, but I'm not going to do that very well. I don't remember if I think I go up to the treehouse now.
You think?
I think I do. Oh boy, it's hard to remember. Yes. I'm certain I go up to the treehouse. We believe you.
I don't believe it.
I'm pretty sure this was correct. Oh, I'm out of MP. Yeah,
that seems like a problem.
Yeah, we can build MP by attacking things. That'll build that orange bar. Ideally, Donald helps you out as well during these. I think he's actually being kind of nice. Now this, if I remember correctly, was made a lot harder on PS4. So I'm actually really happy I got that. Because that's not easy on PS4 to do. A lot of people, I think, like do a different method of it. Oh, I wanted to build up more MP here, so it's kind of bad that I forgot and used Blizzard there. But it's not that big a deal. It's just going to make this next fight a little bit slower than it should be. It's all like trade-offs in this section since you have such little amounts of MP and so many of these fights to do. It's just like all trade-offs of when you want to slow down a fight a little bit to speed up another fight versus when you want to go ahead and just use the MP. Tarzan helping out a little bit there. His attacks are pretty good because he has. Does he have a? I don't remember. I think he might have a critical plus, something that gives him more strength. Now we don't need to fight this group. You just go into the tent. Am I wrong? Was that not correct? I think that's correct. I think I'm going to get a cutscene when I walk out of here. Oh, okay, good. I was so terrified. I thought I was wrong.
I'm glad that like 25% of your commentary is, if I remember correctly, or I think.
I know.
You missed the all important. I missed an input.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop Sabor from going into the bamboo there, unfortunately. Stop jumping around. I wanted to try to like stun Sabor and then like immediately try to just combo her until she was done with, but like unfortunately I couldn't do it. And now I don't think I need to actually go into the tent here, but I forget. So yeah, I didn't need to go in the tent. Dang. That's fine.
Are the truffles of no use to you?
Sadly, yeah, they're of no use. There's like a strat that I kind of completely forgot how to do in a later world where it can be better to get the purple ones. But
I think that's in Monstro, if I remember properly.
Well, so they show up in a few different worlds. The world that's Halloween Town is where they would show up and be useful. They can also show up in Agrabah and not be useful. Oh, I am supposed to skip that. All right. This fruit here that we have a hard time walking onto is going to take 15 hits. So I have done 8. That should be enough. Yep. Might have taken one more because one of mine wasn't a finisher, but I think it's based on number of hits. I don't know. I wasn't really counting that much. You basically just wail on it.
When do you get scan in this game?
I want to say it's after the boss of this world. I'm trying to remember exactly. It's soon, though.
Yeah, luckily. I was going to say, you were hitting that fruit, and I'm like, wait, without scan, I feel kind of lost right now.
Am I supposed to just jump off the... I think I was just supposed to jump off here.
You were totally supposed to just jump off.
I'm scared. This might be wrong, but I'm just going to jump off. Oh, that was correct. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nope, that was not correct. It was 2. Okay, yeah. I just need to do one more hit. So now we're gonna fight Clayton, which a lot of people remember being very hard. And in a beginner run, he's hard not because you're gonna die to him, but because he's just hard to do fast. Unfortunately, I forgot how to like do the super fast strats.
Yeah, this fight's hard. You can't see his health. You can't heal because you don't have the cure spell yet. So this fight's always kind of difficult, even on the beginner setting.
Luckily, Tarzan has the he effectively has the arrow spell. It's named something else, and he can use it on us like he just did there. But also, we have all those defense ups from the beginning of the game that give us a lot of defense right now. Oh my god, I keep pausing because you can skip this cutscene in the white, but you don't know where in the white really. And now Waterfall Cavern, which is the hardest boss in the game. I am going to mess it up, I am sure, but we're going to do our best. Yep, already messed it up. That's fine.
Good start.
No, don't clink. Oh. Oh. Oh, Waterfall Cavern, why? Oh. Jumps get eaten in this place, and oh man, it's all bad.
Oh my gosh.
So the camera fights you every step of the way here.
Richard, are you keeping track of these wrong inputs over here?
There's
I'm
no wrong
in
input
for the camera.
Nothing's
Go
wrong.
camera.
All right. I tried to go for. I'm trying to skip the vine at the end, which is ill-advised right now. But okay, we did eventually skip it.
There you go. That was good.
Nothing there was a missed input. I'm just bad. So we did get access to more of the worlds now. We just got to go back to Traverse Town first, and we're also going to get Red Trinity and Jungle King here, which are Red Trinity is how we're going to progress further in Traverse Town, and is what we could have not needed, at least not needed as soon, if we had done the glitch earlier that I was talking about, the clip. But Jungle King is also just going to be a Keyblade that should be pretty useful for a little bit. It's got longer reach, a little bit higher strength. So we'll put it on, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to put it on. Yeah, I need to go here. So now we get, unfortunately, double auto-scrollers. Like auto-scrollers back-to-back. As we got to get back to Traverse Town. After this point, we're going to get access to a warp gummy, which means whenever we're traveling back to a place we've already been, we're going to be able to do it instantly. But we don't have that yet. So for the time being, we have to fly back normally.
You're at about 2:01 left right now, Hobbs.
Okay.
2 hours. Yeah.
Hopefully should be
How does that
fine.
make you feel? Do you feel like you're on pace?
Sure.
Ah,
I've had to start skipping all my splits because I made that mistake earlier in Traverse Town. So I'll know at the end of this visit to Traverse Town, everything will finally be caught back up. I'll know exactly how far behind my PB I am, which is not going to be fun information to receive because I'm assuming it's going to be like 5 minutes behind already. But
I believe in a timer.
Yeah. No, I believe in Hobbs. You can root for the timer. I'll go for Hobbs here.
All
We
right,
need
there
more
you go.
saves. We have been accumulating kills lately. We need a little bit more balance lately. But I want it to be close. I always want it to be close. That's a good show right there if that happens.
Yeah, I think it should be close. The nice thing is things are going to start moving a lot faster in the game after Traverse Town 2, but also strats are going to start becoming more complicated, which means that higher likelihood for me to mess them up. We're not actually going to dock at Wonderland. We're just going to go straight to Traverse Town. And now I need to line myself up again, but over on this side. I think it's something like this. I think somewhere like here means I should be able to just sit here and not take any damage, but I'm not trusting myself yet, so I'm still holding the controller.
Richard was being really funny back there, wasn't he?
Richard doing Richard things.
Oh,
What did he do?
absolutely. Put a controller on the back of the tissue box. The input viewer in particular.
Okay.
Oh, Richard.
This show would not be the same without Richard.
I can move this analog stick around. It doesn't do anything.
I see that! Come on! I'm not going on the back of the tissue box. Dang it, Richard!
Well, okay, hold on, Richard. You'll know what to do once I put a gun on this ship.
No.
Oh no.
No.
I'm face popping on the back of the ship, right? Does that count for anything?
I deserve better.
Oh, my placement was slightly off. Okay, we're fine.
I didn't know there was something wrong with leaving my camera on in between these segments, alright?
Okay, so since I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to land in the accessory shop. Nope, I don't talk to Sid yet. Never mind, Sid. This is the hardest part, is remembering when and where to, and how many times to talk to Sid. I don't want to break that. We are going to go to the 2nd district. We basically got to go to the secret waterway now and talk to Leon. And I have to remember to talk to him twice specifically. That'd be very bad if I didn't talk to him twice. It would take a while to learn it. So this gate coming up here, this is what I could have clipped through earlier. If I'm waiting for enemies to despawn. This is what I could have clipped through if I didn't have Red Trinity yet. If I hadn't seen a Trinity mark at all, basically. Then on English specifically, you can clip through there by basically just holding forward. Unfortunately, I forgot the route that you have to take to make that happen. So we're going to do this all in one visit. I would have done all this earlier instead of doing it now.
Hey, Hobbs, I have a question for you.
What's that?
And by I have a question, I mean it came from chat, but what's your favorite Kingdom Hearts game?
To speedrun, probably this one. To watch a speedrun of, probably KH2, and to play rando in KH2.
You mean you wouldn't want to watch a run of Kingdom Hearts 358 divided by 2 days?
Hey, the run's cool. It's just long. Not for me, but it's cool. And it's not divided by 2.
I was going to say, you're the first person I've heard call it divided by 2.
The names are weird. The series, man. 358 over 2 days, or 358 days over 2, or whatever garbage it is. I don't know. Oh, do I go to the 1st district or the 3rd district right now? Do I go to the 1st district or the 3rd district right now?
We roughly have about 10 minutes, by the way, Hobbs, before break, just so you know.
Okay, perfect. That should take us to about the end of this visit. No, I think we'll be out of here before then, but we'll see. I think I need to talk to Sid now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to talk to him. I was mashing the wrong button. You can count that one, Richard.
Oh, so that counts as a wrong input.
Well, yeah, I wasn't pressing any wrong buttons in the Waterfall Caverns. It's just a tricky area. So basically, we need to talk to Sid because he's going to give us a book that lets us go to 100 Acre Wood, and then we're going to never go to 100 Acre Wood because it's terrible. And but we're instead going to get access to the Simba summon from the Fairy Godmother, and basically just progress the story a bunch. But Simba is going to be very powerful for us later. I think I need to do stuff with you, actually. I need to talk to you again. Nope. I pressed the wrong button again. I want to sell... Okay, so I want to sell the... Oh, there we go. Hello?
Yo.
Okay, whatever. I want to sell the AP up that I got. I want to sell the ribbon. I want to not sell the White Fang. I want to sell the Pretty Stone. 1250. Okay, that's the magic number. Do I want to buy anything? I don't think I'm supposed to buy anything. No, I'm not supposed to buy anything. Okay.
How could you leave Winnie the Pooh behind? Are you even saving the day if you're not saving Pooh Bear?
Yes.
Hard disagree. Hard disagree.
Wow.
So
what a monster.
If it weren't for Owl, 100% sure we could go to 100 Acre Wood. But Owl sucks, and he likes to talk. And if you wanted me to add a half an hour onto this estimate,
I sure do.
A half an hour of basically Owl talking and boring mini games.
You know, if there's one thing I do remember about my playthrough from this, like, literal decades ago, it's that I did not like that part. So you know what? Good on you. I take it back. Good call.
I think next time people submit Kingdom Hearts to a GDQ, we may need to have an incentive to go save Pooh.
Oh, we have tried many times. Nobody wants to see that for good reason. People have been submitting all worlds runs of this game for a long time. It's not often accepted. It was accepted to RPG Limit Break, specifically. Was it Cage 1 or Cage? Yeah, it was Cage 1 All Worlds was at a RPG Limit Break 2019. Yeah. So you can check that out if you want to see an All Worlds run of this game.
And what, chat? Press 1 if you should save Pooh. We're not going to do it, but I want to see.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Vote. My vote.
Okay, I think I need to talk to him again. Do I need to talk to him again? Yeah, I'm pretty.
There's some people that don't care about Pooh. Are you kidding me?
Oh, there they are. They're coming in. They're coming in.
You can't half save Pooh. No,
0.
I saw half. I don't want to know what even that means.
It's just following the naming conventions.
Oh boy! In order to mash all the text in this game, you basically just mash X and triangle. Except for when you get some of these black tutorial text boxes, like what's going to show up here soon, and then you mash X and triangle really fast to try to... Okay, so I'm going to start doing it now. There we go, because you could skip those a lot faster than the rest of these. One of the main reasons the Japanese version saves... I think I'm supposed to... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to do this. Nope. Nope, don't open the save! I didn't mean to do that! Oh, that's so slow. Was I not... Am I supposed to do this Trinity? I don't think I'm supposed to do the Trinity. Oh boy, am I supposed to talk to you again? No, I'm not. Okay, we're just gonna leave. I thought I was supposed to save warp there, but I guess not. Oh, when I fell in the water. We got a wet t-shirt.
Oh, well, there goes that whole ordeal, Hobbs.
Yeah. It's gonna have to get wet later anyways, but hopefully we'll have time to dry it off before then. Okay. I forgot how to play the game. I was not supposed to save warp.
That's gonna be the title of this episode. Hobbs forgot how to play the game.
Yeah, I was supposed to. I'm pretty sure the save warp there is if I had done a lot of this on the first visit. Maybe, I think. But in any case, we gotta progress the last bits of the story here. Talking to the crew, the Fun Fantasy crew here, and then we're gonna talk to Sid once more before we leave the world. So that way we can buy some gummy ship upgrades. Actually, we're gonna buy 2 things. We're gonna buy a. What are we gonna buy? A weapon and a an engine upgrade and a haste G. That's what we're gonna buy. An acceleration gummy and an engine gummy. And that will make our gummy ship a lot faster, basically. Okay. So it's worse than I feared. We're gonna lose more time than I thought.
Why is that?
Just from being bad.
That's what every speedrunner would say in this kind of predicament.
Slow. Okay, so now we're here to shop. We want to buy, and we want to buy a Fire G and a Haste G. I can't close out of the menu like that. And then I think that's it. I think we're good to leave. Man, I hope I'm right.
Yeah, we're not fighting reverse armor yet, are we?
No, not yet. That is going to happen, but it's going to happen later.
Okay.
We're also going to warp drive to Wonderland real quick, because despite that portal looking way closer to Traverse Town on the world map, it's actually closer to Wonderland, and it makes it faster, even though we have to sit through that animation to do that. And I almost forgot to customize our gummy ship, which would have been really bad. It would have been really slow, but I did remember, so.
Hey, you should customize your gummy ship.
Thanks, friend. We're gonna do that, and then sure, and then this, I think, and then that. I'm pretty sure that's everything we need on it. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, let's go.
All right, about 5 minutes, Hobbs. Also, people want to know if you know how far are we behind right now.
Okay, so after Traverse Town 2, we are 7 minutes and 3 seconds behind. Which probably just got added on 2 more by me doing that menu slowly. So we're getting there on the time loss. All right, so I should be able to not hold right here. You know what? I'm gonna hold right a little bit because I'm scared. We want to go into that warp, but I want to try to stay in the middle of this whole screen. So the haste G is the gummy piece that is slightly to the right of the cockpit, the upgraded engine there, and that is the Thyra G. The haste G is the gummy piece in the bottom right corner, which is what is allowing us to accelerate. You can see there's that little boost meter at the bottom right.
So, Hobbs, I would appreciate it if you don't crash my face into anything here. Thanks, Richard.
Well, I'm just upset because I thought Richard knew for sure what he needed to do once there was a gun on the ship, because there's a big cursor on the screen that the gun is pointing at.
No, there's nothing to do. This is acceptable.
Couldn't we be one of those cool dragon ships instead? Instead, he got my mug on the back of this thing.
If he wants to put it around the screen, I can even try to. Well, no, I'd see it on a delay. I could try to aim at keys, but I'd see it on.
How rude!
Okay, we're over to Agrabah now. We need to save Aladdin at the beginning here. I'm trying to remember what exactly we do for that. How do we start this? I think I just go backwards. That doesn't seem correct. That doesn't seem right at all. That's not correct. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. How do I get back
Take it
in?
for wanting to shoot me.
Oh, was that a really slow mistake? Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, no, I need to go this way. And then this way. All right. Should be fine. See, Kingdom Hearts 2 is a little bit easier on the D-Rush side when it comes to where you need to go, because most of the times it's just hold forward. But, not so much in Kingdom Hearts 1, but the strats are pretty complicated in KH2, so I'm pretty sure I don't need to. What the? Who is doing things on my PS4? What's going on? I'm pretty sure I actually don't need to kill those, but I'm going to do it. That was wrong. I was supposed to do something else there. What am I doing? Do I go over here? Oh no, I don't go over here. Oh boy, I'm forgetting to. Oh boy, this is hard. Can we just go to Aladdin's house?
This is what Hobbs was doing to you, except more silently from chat.
Yes. Oh, I know 100%.
I only did it in the last 15 minutes.
You started a revolution in chat.
I did. That was pretty fun. Oh, that's not this is the Mega Elixir. I got a gummy piece I didn't care about. Okay, so we got a Mega Elixir. We got carpet out there. This is correct now. This is correct. We need to go out to the desert.
Are you sure?
No, not at all, ever, in this entire run. Never think that I'm sure, because I'm not. Okay, we need to save Aladdin. On PS4, I think it actually got faster to not summon Simba here, but I'm just going to summon him because it's an older strat that I'm familiar with, and I kind of just want to show people how strong the summons can be in this game, even though they probably only ever use Tinkerbell, or maybe Mushu occasionally. Simba gets stronger with your magic. So our magic is not amazing right now, but if you see his bars are not that big, they will be a lot bigger later, and we'll be using him quite a bit.
Is this a good spot to pause for our break, Hobbs?
Yeah, this is probably. Oh, actually, let me do this menu real quick, and then it'll be good.
Yeah,
so I gotta put. Oh, that was wrong. I gotta put Aladdin in here, and then done, and then we need to do another menu here, I think. I'm just gonna open them. Oh, I can't open the menu yet. Okay, it's coming up in 1 second. It's just in this next room. Go. Okay, so I want to put Jungle King on, and I need to give the EXP necklace to Goofy, which is really important. That's why it's important that we don't have Goofy out of our party anymore from here on out. And then we need to go to Aladdin, and we take off Sandstorm, and now we can pause. Oh wait, and critical pause. Now we can pause.
I was gonna say, don't squeeze any extra seconds out of that. Hobbs. I've seen you.
Hands off the controller. I put it right there.
All right, we'll make sure we stop the timer so it won't keep running on break here. Thank you very much so far, Hobbs. I am very interested to see where this ends up. You seem unsure of where things are right now.
We're 8 minutes behind.
We're 8 minutes behind? Oh my gosh!
It's fine.
Oh, this is great.
Can you save time anywhere?
I hope not.
Was that a serious question?
It's worth asking for the people, if anything. I'm sure they want to know.
I don't think so.
We're going to contemplate this while we're on break. So real quick, folks, remember, Mercy Kill is brought to you by viewers like you. If you'd like to support the stream, as well as the other programs on GDQ Hotfix, please consider subbing to the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, remember, you have a Prime Gaming sub, so please consider using that if you have not already to sub to the channel. And real quickly here, remember, learn about all of our shows and submit your runs or ideas at gamesdownquick.com/hotfix. We're looking for a show starting on Wednesdays this November, so email hotfix@gamesdownquick.com with your idea along with 2 episode concepts for consideration. If you'd like to work with me, if you'd like to work with Keys and Hobbs, I'd like to think we're a pretty fun bunch. Consider getting those submissions in. We're looking forward to seeing them. And with that, everybody get up, stretch, hydrate. We'll be right back with Hobbs and Kingdom Hearts. Back to Mercy Kill. This is episode 8, Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. We have J Hobbs here running. He's on our newly founded peanut gallery. And what do you think so far, J Hobbs? Let's hear your initial reactions before we get back into the action.
So I've lost quite a bit of time so far. I think I've lost enough time where if I don't lose more time, like if I lose that amount of time throughout the run, I'll be like right on the border of the timer. The other thing is, though, the parts I was actually kind of most scared about in terms of forgetting where to go actually have mostly happened. Like a lot of them have happened already. Traverse Town 2 was a big one. Forgetting that route difference at the beginning of Traverse Town, like I thought that might happen. And like getting a little bit lost in Agrabah and Deep Jungle, I kind of expected to happen. I'm honestly kind of surprised I didn't get more lost in Wonderland. So while there's been a lot of time lost so far, it's like hopefully some of the worlds later are a little more straightforward, and then this prediction's gonna bite me because it's gonna be totally wrong. But that's my hope. I'm gonna start losing more time on strats, but hopefully less time on forgetting where to go.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be sending good vibes because, again, the save kill counter is getting a little close to even right now, and I would really like you to be able to make this run. But I know someone and something that doesn't. I know Keyzeron's waiting in the wings, and so is this timer. Timer's being relentless today, so you got to get back to work and see if you can kick its butt.
Yeah, hopefully. I did remember. I did remember what I did wrong in this room earlier, so hopefully I can rectify that here and show a kind of neat skip as well, and that would help things, but we'll see.
All right, sounds good. Are you ready to go, Hobbs?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, let's do it. Count us back in.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm gonna nudge forward just a little bit here and then roll. And yes, good. Activate that switch before the command menu goes red, which means that I wouldn't have been able to activate it. That opens the door so we can move onwards now. So, geez, I almost jumped off.
I'd just like to point out that through my experience with doing the first step with Hobbs, I've learned that when he takes breaks, he comes back stronger than ever. So I'm 100% convinced he was not going to get that trick if we didn't take that break.
I mean, probably. Oh, I might have messed up. I might have spawned some other enemies. I really hope I didn't. I might not have been able to go off the end there. So we need to use fire on this guy to kill him. Because if I drop down there, it's going to spawn more enemies. Okay, camera kind of turned on me a little bit weird there. We are good so far. Oops. If anyone's watching the input display closely, every now and then I have to do a weird claw grip. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Every now and then I have to do a weird claw grip in order to press face buttons while also still pressing the, while rotating the camera. That's going to happen a lot of the time. Okay, I think I want to roll over that. I might not need to, but that was not correct. But I don't think it was that big a deal. I think I just have to climb back up here. Enemies can be jerks. Jeez. They're really hitting me here.
Go enemies.
I paused. You're not supposed to pause there. Need to get this cutscene to start. See how there's a lot of things that look like cutscenes, but you can't actually skip them? That's really hard in this game. So I don't want this enemy to break apart in here. Good. I want him to move on to the next room. Because if I end this fight in this room, then I can roll to the next room and save myself a load screen, like a room transition. Unfortunately, I am bad at this fight. I might actually have to heal soon. We do have access to it now. Okay, can I get there in time? Yes, we should be good. We got access to the Ray of Light, which is a really useful piece of equipment. We're not going to use it just yet, but it gives us a lot of magic. We're definitely going to be using magic a lot throughout this run. And now Tiger Head, which we got basically a bunch of brutal fights in a row here in terms of trying to do like super fast strats on them. And this is no exception. I have to roll up here, jump up before he starts shaking his head. I was going to play it a little bit easier so that he kept his head down, but I messed it up. And I would love for the camera to turn around. The one annoying thing is you can't actually you can't turn the camera in this game while you're locked on, like you can in Cage 2. If I do this right, I should be able to get this kill before he brings his head back up. Wow, that's something I thought for sure I was going to mess up. I took it a little safe, but I did make it work. So I'm really happy about that, actually. If he brought his head back up, that would have been horribly slow. I'm supposed to drop down here, aren't I? Pretty sure I'm supposed to drop down here. We're just going to do it and hope that's correct. Yep, I think I drop down and go here. Oh boy. Remember when I said I might get lost in Agrabah?
Go Agrabah.
Oh, this is not the right place.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
This is not the right place, but hopefully I can use it to get me to the right place. Yes. I think this is correct. Yeah, okay. So I took a little bit of a circuitous route to get here, but that's fine. Oh, I hit the wrong input, Richard. So coming up is the Jafar Fight, and the Jafar Fight has a really cool one-cycle strat to it, because everybody remembers that fight. He's like moving around all over a bunch of different platforms. It's really obnoxious to hit him. It's super slow. If I do everything right, I can try to one-cycle him so he doesn't move around to a bunch of different platforms. I'm not going to do it right. He's definitely going to move around to a bunch of different platforms, but I just wanted to let you know what is there. I'm going to play this safe. I never do, and I usually give people crap about it, but you know what? We're playing it a little safe today because I didn't want to fall. Falling down into the abyss would be really bad. It would lose me a bunch of time because I'd have to like climb my way back up. Okay, do I even remember how to do this? I don't think I do. That's fine. It'll be fine. So we're going to hit him once, and then we're going to get up. We're going to hit him one more time, and then Blizzard. Is that correct? I don't even know if that's correct. Okay, this is right. This is right. I need to mash triangle so that our party members do more, hopefully. Now I need to jump away when he does that. I was slow. Maybe I can still make... No, there's no way I'm making this work. Oh, I got a ground combo too? That's real bad. Yeah, so he's moving. Ideally, he could have been dead before he started moving to the other platforms. Oh, he's going to run away too. Yeah. So this is the hard part, is now he starts moving away. Fun fact, fire actually does hurt him. So I can at least do that. Cause him to come a little bit closer. Try to do more damage. Yeah, this is going to be real slow now. But if I sit back here, he should go to the center platform, which is the one we wanted to go to because we can jump onto it most easily. Okay, he was one hit away that time, so unfortunate, but I didn't expect to get that strat by any means. Like, I really did not expect to get that one, so I'm not surprised that I didn't. I would mess that up a lot of the times, even when I did like practice runs of this game. I would totally mess that strat up, so it's a hard one.
I have been told to get the GGs out for Hobbs on that boss because that is very difficult, as he was just wonderfully explaining in particular. It's difficult, so well done on that, Hobbs.
It could have been worse,
you
I guess.
did all right.
Could have been worse. And now there's this, which is 1, 2, 3, jump over the hand, 4, 5, 6. I'm out of MP. Oh boy, that's not good. So I want him to stay over by this lantern here. I don't know if he's going to do that. I want Aladdin to also hit him as much as possible. Needed to get a clink there. Hopefully I should be able to kill Genie here before he starts flying around too much. Oh man. That's unfortunate. So now I can't actually hit that with magic. It's invulnerable to magic, and it will fly all over the place. And there's invisible walls everywhere, so I can't actually always hit him. Boy. No, see, he doesn't land if you don't deal enough damage. I forgot how to start the fight. Okay, it should be almost dead, though. Yeah, there it is. You know what? Didn't lose as much time as I thought I was going to on that. Only 6 seconds, so I must have messed that up in my PB. Now, cutscene skips. Now we actually have to escape from the Cave of Wonders here. The intended way is that you're actually supposed to, escape. I'm going to try to actually take enough damage so that I don't, I actually die and I don't escape from this thing, because it will actually progress the game either way. And if I do it right, this will be faster. I actually got hit by a lot more of the rocks there than I thought I would have, so that's a good sign so far. Hopefully we can do that. I need to avoid one of the health bubbles there, try to spin left and hit that. I did. I think I'm actually going to do this. Wow, I did not think that was going to happen. I saved time! I saved time on my PV.
See, I knew you could save it somewhere.
Wow, I saved 1 second.
Yo! It's going to make the difference. Right there.
I saved 1 second of my PB, and that's why I had a split there.
So the first time I played this when I was younger and I saw that escape sequence, all I could think about is how horrific the Super Nintendo escape from the Cave of Wonders was. And I'm like, oh my gosh, It better not be this. And it wasn't. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I never played that game, Aladdin, on the SNES, so maybe a future TFS episode. No, please.
I would love to see that for TFS. That would definitely be a request.
All right. Press 1 if Aladdin on TFS.
Well, Super Nintendo, you have to distinguish. It's important.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't believe I have forgotten a menu yet. There used to be a menu there, so I was kind of having a little bit of a mini panic in my head, but I'm pretty sure there's no menu there. I don't know who that is. Why do they keep showing up on my PSN? That's fine. No, I know why it's happening. It's fine. It's just funny. I wish I could turn it off, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Maybe in the break, if someone can remind me, I could try to turn that off. But yeah, we are heading now to Monstro, which is ordinarily a very confusing world, which means that I do have a good chance of getting lost in it, but hopefully I don't. But it's actually a very fast world in the speedrun, which is really nice. It's in fact one of the fastest. It's like this in Wonderland, pretty much. Are both really fast. And it's going to give us access to high jump, which is really nice. It'll make our air combos a lot easier to pull off, and it just makes our platforming nicer in general. We also get access to gravity. No, stop. We get access to either stop or gravity from this world, which both are very powerful magic. So either way, happy to get access to it.
Is there a chance for Monstro to not make an appearance here, Hob? Someone was mentioning that in the chat.
So the thing that determines Monstro, I believe the first time you go either the top route or the bottom route, he will always show up, if I'm remembering correctly. But if you go again, if you fly that same route again after you have other worlds unlocked, he might not show up. So the only time it can burn you in a speedrun, if I'm remembering correctly, which I might not be, is that on the PS2 English version, when you warp back to him, he would have a chance of not showing up, which would be faster, I think. Basically, don't worry about it for this run. There's no RNG with it. There is RNG with hook shit, but we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah. It's just interesting, because I know there are times where Monstro doesn't appear.
Yeah, the PS2 version, it would be more of a concern. In this version, it's not really a worry. Okay, so we got... Nope, we don't get high jump yet. What am I doing? We need to go that way.
This was the stage no one had ever seemed to like, just because it seems so bland and everything literally looks the same in here.
Yeah, I do kind of like it though. It's one of the more vibrant ones, I feel like, which is kind of neat. But it's certainly confusing for most people. One of the biggest things, you actually want to hop up that ledge right there and go to Chamber 2. I totally forgot to try to do Chamber 3 skip, a strat that I came up with. But I don't know if it even works on PS4 or if it's slower on PS4, so I guess it's fine that I forgot. But luckily,
why are you holding out on all this cool speed tech?
I know, dude. I'm the worst. Luckily, I think I'm remembering where to go just fine. That is something that could have, potentially been a concern, but we should be good. This should be the last room that we got to walk in before we get more story. And then we're gonna get a fight pretty soon here with Parasite Cage, and yeah, it should be right here, which is ideally going to be an entire stun lock like the whole way, but that's probably not going to happen because Riku likes to mess things up. But if I get lucky, maybe I will. Ooh. Oh no, I messed up my jump. It's really easy to accidentally try to jump just a fraction too early, and then your next attack, that's still not too bad. Your next attack ends up being a grounded one because you tried to jump too early and it didn't happen. And then you do the super slow attack and you can't jump out of it yet. So that's a really common thing that happens. I'm kind of happy that only happened once on that fight because it's the kind of thing that could have easily happened multiple times. Okay, now we get high jump finally, which is pretty nice. Grab that right here. And then we're going to do a menu where we go... Oh, nope, that's the wrong button. We go to... we go here. We put on 3 wishes, which I actually don't think you have to do anymore, but that's fine. We're going to put on MP Haste, Hurricane Blast, Scan, and high jump. And that should be it. I hit the wrong button again. So high jump, as you can see, much, much higher. Can I roll this? Hey, I can. Hurricane Blast is a finisher. Oh, that's actually getting blue truffles there, like rare truffles, is actually a little bit faster. So it just makes it load a little faster. But then I messed it all up on platforming anyways, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. But yeah, Hurricane Blast is a really good finisher. We finally have scan on so you can see the health bars, everybody. And yeah, MP Haste lets us get our MP back quicker. That hit generally happens. You can skip it if you're really good, but that was actually pretty much intentional. I jumped too high, so he's going to break open. You actually want to keep him stun locked, and during this section, I'm actually not using finishers. Oh, what the heck? That was weird. I think I got stuck behind Donald or something there.
That's never happened before.
No, I'm sure it has. So I'm trying not to get hit by his attacks now. I want to deflect that, and there we go. Like I said, Monstro, pretty quick world. We're already done with all the fighting in it. We're going to come back here, but just because it's faster gummy ship-wise to warp back here. And we need to get Dumbo, which I was really worried I was about to forget. And if I had forgotten it, that could have cost me a lot of time. But luckily, I'm going to remember to get it.
How unlucky for the timer.
Oh. Okay, things have started to go a little bit more smoothly. That's kind of what I was expecting, is once we got, through Agrabah or past, or like in Agrabah, things would get a little bit smoother because a lot of the movement is just easier to remember. There aren't as many, things you have to do involving talking to random people and stuff. And some of the boss fights get a little bit better. They are going to get hard again pretty soon, though. Need to make sure I don't land at Aladdin's house there, and I want to warp back to Monstro.
Yeah, you have about 128 left unseen, so looks like you're making some decent time now.
Yeah, I think it's going a little bit better. We're about 10 and a half minutes behind my PB, but I think that's okay. I think that I don't know. It'll be close. We'll see.
You'll think that's okay. I heard the uncertainty there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'll provide you a service. Don't forget Dumbo.
Thank you very much. Luckily, he was on my mind.
No.
Luckily, he was on my mind. But yeah, it would be easy because you got to grab him out of this chest right here. And we're going to use him not for anything combat-wise, but we're going to just use him for movement. There's 3 really cool skips we can do with Dumbo. Hopefully, I can pull them off because they are awesome. There we go. And yeah, otherwise we're just going to fly to Halloween Town. This is the fastest gummy route. I believe there is one later that might be a little faster, but this one's really, really fast. And Halloween Town is a world that's known amongst runners for having a lot of RNG, which is a fantastic show you should watch on the days that it airs, which is, I don't remember, I think it's Mondays, right? Is it like every other week or something?
Every other Tuesday if you're talking about random number generation.
Tuesday. Right,
yeah.
Yes.
We will be featuring we will be featuring Kingdom Hearts 2 there next time. We've done it already, but it's so
wow, I didn't even
right
get
now.
the invite.
You can get one next time.
Ha ha.
Okay, so what we need to do now is I got to pick up this power up, which is something that's also very easy to forget. So I'm glad I didn't. This is going to increase our strength by 1 anytime we pick up a power-up. They're really useful. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, that's the only one that we're going to get in the run, because the others are all like way too far out of the way. What kind of movement? This is fine. But yeah, they're really... Every like increase in strength is really good in Kingdom Hearts games, both in 1 and 2. So if it's like very barely out of my way like that, then you generally want to use it. And it's going to come in handy already, like using it right now. Even though we've been doing kind of like max damage to stuff, we would do less damage to one of the bosses at the end of this world if I didn't do it. Okay, so I want to put Jack in the party, I think. Wait. No, I don't. No, I don't. Is there a save point in here? All right, well, we'll fix that. We'll fix that later. It's fine. But what I did want to do was go to items, and I want to take Jack's ethers, and I want to go to, oh, right. Stock. We want to use the power up, and then we want to put the Mega Elixir here. Yeah, that seems correct, I think. So I'm pretty sure I don't want Jack in my party. Wait, no, do I want Jack in my party? Oh, it's so hard to remember.
Make up your mind.
I don't know. I don't know if I want him in my party or not.
You do.
We're just going to roll with Jack in my party.
Executive decision, you do.
If there are any runners in chat that want to let me know. No, we'll just fight this one out. Okay, waiting for enemies to spawn here. There they are. Trying to hit them with just the fringes of these blizzards. I used too much MP there, but that's fine. I'm not going to be that stressed about that kind of thing in this run. There's going to be a lot of coming back and forth between here and the laboratory. So we're going to do that right now. We had to get the Forget-Me-Not from Sally. We also have to get a Jack-in-the-Box from the mayor pretty soon, and we're trying to like build a heart or something. I don't know. There's story. It doesn't matter.
There's story in this?
Yeah. Some people like to think so. I really can't remember if I'm supposed to have Jack in my party or not, and I'm really scared right now that it's going to mess up the leveling. Luckily, even if it does, it shouldn't mess it up too bad, because as long as Goofy's in the party, then my levels are going to be fine, and that's the main thing that matters. Now, there's a strat here called like the tombstone hops. Oh, which I actually can't do because I got white mushrooms. So white mushrooms make it roughly as fast as the like gravestone hops, but unfortunately it's not as cool. But I would have messed the other thing up, so I'm happy to get white mushrooms. I don't think I was supposed to use Jack. I really don't think I was supposed to use Jack, now that I think about it. All right.
You're fine.
Time for RNG. I need to pay attention to what tombstones go up. Okay. And then I need to not select the wrong one. There we go. Repeat it back, and in this pumpkin is going to be our Jack-in-the-Box. And then we go take this. Was I supposed to do that? Yes. Yes, I was supposed to do that. Good job, me. Oh.
Fire!
There we go. Trying to use magic in the air whenever possible. I kind of forgot to mention that earlier. That way when I land on the ground, it will instantly stop the magic animation. So as long as I get the actual attack out before I hit the ground, then I can just jump and start another one immediately. Or in that case, I can jump and get on the platform. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to have Jack in here, but it'll be fine. My menu notes don't include party member switches, which is a little bit scary. Okay. Alright, and then we go back over here once again. That elevator, that fire elevator that I activated, is kind of a shortcut back to the Moonlit Hill, whatever it's called.
Fire!
So we just use a fire on it, immediately jump on it, and hopefully that should be... Oop. Hopefully that you land on it every time. Yeah, I'm definitely supposed to have Donald right here. So my movement there was kind of specific. I didn't want to get too far away from that group because I could have spawned other Heartless. And once again, as I've talked about several times in this, if your command menu is red, meaning you're in combat, you can't examine things. And we needed to examine that right there in order to move on. So now we're coming up to the only other thing I added in this game, which is called Hobbs Jump 2 Electric Boogaloo. Just the stupidest name.
Boo!
Oh, I messed that up. And hopefully, if I do this right... Hey, I did it! I did it! I did my jump, and then I messed up. That's fine, because I did the important part. The part that is my jump. I did it again. Okay, so I want to really not fall down now, because if I fall down, I'm going to have to do a really slow climb all the way back up here, which would suck. So, I think was I supposed to go around the left? I was maybe supposed to go around the left, but that's fine. Actually, that might have just been for like a task branch thing.
So how many different tricks are named after you?
2. That's why that one's 2. The Hobbs Jump 2.
Okay.
The funny thing is that is the first one I found, but it's second in the run. So, all right. So this fight sucks, especially because I did not really hit them very well with the blizzards at all. There we go. No, don't jump. Oh, I keep getting auto jumps with my swings. Okay, that's fine. I have to make sure I remember to hit that lever after this fight. Things would go bad. Oh, I forgot to split, but, you know, standard procedure. I've lost another 40 seconds, blah, 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 blah.
You're doing great.
It's fine.
Wait, did I hear that right? Key said he was doing great.
Oh, I
He
didn't
says
mean that in the
change
least.
to be supportive. Okay, I'm going to use Donald now because I'm pretty sure I was supposed to have him the whole time. I need to go out this way, I think. Pretty sure, yeah. So if I didn't hit that switch, this door would not be open and I'd have to climb up the entire manor again, which would really suck. Oops. So we got to fight Oogie now, which has some kind of intricacies to it. Okay, these gargoyles came down, which is nice. Oh, I thought Donald was going to kill him, to be honest. All right, so he's going to activate these switches. I need to make sure I trap him in one of these without Donald and Goofy being in it. And he's being a jerk right now. Okay, good, because if he'll only take 8 hits, I think, or maybe 10 hits. Okay, somebody could count that and tell me how many it was. I think it was 8. Might have been 10. And Donald and Goofy deal way less damage than I do right now. So if they hit him, then... Oh my god, I actually deflected the dice. Then they would take away from that hit counter and deal a lot less damage. But I deflected the dice too, which is just amazing. I was not expecting to do that. Hey, that was a good Oogie for not having done it in 3 years. Was it 10 hits? Okay. Oh, I'm really happy with how that went. Deflecting the dice lets you attack him again immediately, basically, and it's really easy to mess up. It's super easy to miss the dice deflection. And now we got to fight Oogie in house form, because that's the natural evolution of bosses, according to Square. First, you're a Disney villain, then you're a house.
I never quite understood that, actually, this whole Oogie Mansion thing.
Oh, why am I stuck here? Okay, well, we're going to do a ground combo on this because we're stuck. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's also very complicated to a lot of people in terms of like where you need to go. And I think there's... I might be forgetting. I think there's one down here, though. Nope, I forgot. It's over here. Yeah, it's down there. That's right. Yeah, there it is. So, really easy to forget about that one. So I wanted to make sure I didn't. Now that I've killed 3 of these little, pimple things, enemies are going to start spawning. Yeah. But you can see we're starting to take quite a bit of damage from, like, relatively tame hits. Grabbing onto ledges sucks because it gets rid of your lock-on. And that thing I just got hit by is a poison effect, which is a little bit scary. We're going to not worry about it. Okay. We're good. We got through Oogie Manor. It was slow, but I didn't fall down. That's the main thing.
GG, that was a tough boss.
I was gonna say most of it comes down to the platforming. There was a jump that I think that's missed jump. At the end there, that was can be a little bit tricky. Luckily, I got it first try. But
yeah, how fortunate.
Now we're coming up to RNG, and anyone who's rooting for the timer wants me to basically just wants me to get unlucky here, because we have to go to Neverland now. On the world map, all we're going to be able to select is Atlantica, because that's kind of just the next world that shows up on the world map. But we actually want to go to Neverland, which... Actually, it does show up on the map. I forgot. Well, we want to go to Neverland, but if you've only completed worlds, like 2 out of the 3 worlds in this section so far, which we've completed 2. We've completed Monstro and Halloween Town. If you've only completed 2 out of the 3, then Hook Ship has about a 70% chance of showing up. Otherwise, we'll fly to Atlantica and we'll have to go try again. And every time we have to do that, it loses us like somewhere on the order of 50 or 55 seconds. It really sucks. There's a saying I always I always refer to, which was, it's not a run until Hook Ship. So you can't really get attached to PB runs until Hook Ship because it's completely random. There's nothing we can do about it. And there's no point in like stressing over having a really good time when the game might just decide to make you lose close to a minute in the first place.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Like, I'm rooting for the timer, but that's kind of lame. I want the timer to win because of your mistakes, not the game.
Yeah. So I just saw what Sky.
Oh, come on!
I was hoping this would happen. Richard didn't let me down. Oh, did I get Hook Ship? I got Hook Ship. So cool. I wasn't paying attention.
Yo, it was
So good.
Jesus' face.
We got the good randomness. Like I said, it's roughly 70 or so % chance that this will happen, so you expect it generally. Oh, you even put my camera there. Oh, jeez. Richard's having too much fun.
That's
Clearly,
okay.
we got to give Richard more to do, because he clearly just has all the free time during the show to do this stuff. Oh, boy.
This is quality content right here.
Mm-hmm. All right, now I'm pretty sure I don't have a menu until after Antisora. Just trying to make sure. I remember that. I don't want Peter Pan with me. Do I want Peter Pan with me? Oh boy. Oh, I forgot again. Oh no. Oh, I don't want Peter Pan. Do I want Peter Pan? I don't want Peter Pan. I don't think I want Peter Pan with me. I'm pretty sure I only want him later. I hope that's correct. Okay, we grabbed this ladder pretty low, unfortunately, and ladders are very slow, but now we need to remember which door to go in. I think it's this door. Neverland can be a little confusing. And, I didn't do it right, but you can skip grabbing that ladder at all. If you, use Cure or just kind of grab the right ledge. You basically just have to get a little bit high enough to activate the loading trigger.
What is it, Tink?
Okay, so now we need to go up here, specifically into the hole on the right there, and activate this green trinity. That'll allow us to come up and fight Antisora. And Antisora is a really hard fight to do fast. I'm probably going to completely botch it, but going to do my best. Goofy loves to get in the way on the left. Goofy. Jerk. He
Go
loves to
Goofy.
So I don't remember at all how to do the start of this fight, and he teleported immediately, so I don't think it matters. So he just knocked out Donald in one shot. That should give you an idea of the fact that the damage has started to scale back up. I messed up. He should... I'm trying to I'm gonna cure. Okay, so I'm trying to get one hit. So the problem is, in this fight, the main problem is your party members. They will just push him around. One. He's super low to the ground because Sora's not very tall. Goofy loves to push him around. Trying to get him in a teleport loop, but the timing to hit him is really hard. Especially if you're trying to do air combos like I am, which I probably shouldn't be because it would be a lot easier with ground combos. I messed it up. The real one's the one with the longer health bar. Okay, well, slow fight, but whatever. He's dead.
Could have been worse, at least from my perspective. It could have been.
Yeah, I mean, he actually could easily kill me even on beginner if I were kind of letting it get out of hand. But now we have the biggest menu in the game, I'm pretty sure, or at least a really big menu. So I'm going to put on White Fang to Raven's Claw. Brave Warrior is going to go to Ray of Light. It's just better equipment. Then we're going to go to our abilities. And we're going to put on Air Combo Plus. And then we're going to go to Donald and put on Second Wind, MP Rage, and MP Haste. Then we're going to go to Goofy. We're going to put on Cheer, which makes our summons better. And we're going to give him Lucky Strike. I didn't even remember that. Okay, Lucky Strike, apparently. And we're going to take off 2 MP using abilities from Peter Pan. And then we need to customize some magic. We need to put Stop here because it's really good. And we need to put Goofy and tell him to do his support actions constantly. And Peter Pan, we want him to use his MP items immediately. And that should be that entire menu. I did it really slow, but I didn't make mistakes. I used to spend a lot of time trying to optimize the crap out of that menu. And I would just practice it every time I practiced that fight. But that was also in the Japanese version where some things are a little bit different sometimes. So I didn't try to muscle memory my way through that. I was I'm just gonna look at my notes. All right. So now we do want Peter Pan in our party because Donald can use Fire on Hook, which would be really bad. And then we're going to summon Simba. Which I don't think I actually needed to jump up here, but kind of keep us a little bit safer. It's unfortunate we can't skip these summon animations because we'd probably summon things a lot more often if we could. Like this long animation takes as much time as you're seeing, and it's still like better to use. Oh, I might have messed that up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I messed this up. That's okay though. Pretty sure I was supposed to stun them, but that's okay because we'll just solve this problem here. I think I'm also supposed to use gravity here on this guy, but now that he's full health, it definitely was not worth it. Or not full health, but low health. Gravity does percentage damage based on your current health, based on the enemy's current health, that is. So it's generally best used when they are at full or at least have a lot of health.
I see gravity frequently get used against the wyverns in Hellebastian.
Where is Hook? There he is. Okay, so I'm gonna stop Hook. Oh boy. And I'm gonna whiff a hit. We're gonna try to keep him stun locked here with the stop, but unfortunately he keeps causing me to whiff. Yeah, he broke out now. So I'm gonna try it again. I basically want Peter Pan to use his ethers on me as much as possible. Because he takes 2 MP to do stop. Okay, good. I at least prevented him from using that move where he goes all red and he basically can't be hurt. So, could have been a lot worse. The Simba parts were definitely slow because I forgot exactly how to do that. But at least I still got to do the stop strat on Hook for some of it. And keep an eye out for that in the future because it's going to show up again. Stop is just like a really good ability that nobody used.
It sure stops them dead in their tracks.
It's funny you say that because you're in an area where you fight an optional boss where you need stop to defeat them.
Yep, that's true. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. That's like 3 of them, just sure. All right, we got to hit that clock 3 times to get into the right spot. But I needed to make sure I picked up that Flare G gummy. So I think I actually kind of did that in a weird order, but I wanted to not forget about it. That is going to speed things up considerably on our gummy ship a little bit later. And
The good old SS key sucks.
All right, you're getting close to the 1 hour left, Habs. 104.52 right now.
I think that'll be okay.
You think?
We'll see. So I need to put on Fairy Harp here. Got to put on ours, Guard, and we have access to Glide now. So we put on some extra, like just a better Keyblade. Whoa! What is that menu? I don't even know what that is.
That was pretty good, Habs.
I don't know what it is. I was just matching.
Are we fighting reverse now? Are we fighting reverse armor?
Yeah, we are. So basically now, in order to progress, we have to fight opposite armor. You are not. Was I supposed to land here? I don't know. We have to fight opposite armor now. And it'll get us access to Arrow. The only reason we didn't fight opposite armor earlier is that we can come here at a higher level where it's a lot easier, a lot faster. Am I going the right way? Am I going the right way? Don't know if I'm going the right way.
Don't you go on top of that to ring the bell?
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember. Do I need to land here? I think I can just go like this. Okay. Hopefully I'm correct here. Yeah. Couldn't remember if I had to go through the Gizmo shop or not. Again, different like categories did different routes in this. Oh, I was supposed to not summon enemies. Or not spawn enemies. I don't remember, but that's fine. We're just going to kill them all here. Unfortunately, these being all like magic based means you can't just like spam Blizzard and know that it's going to work. Because there are blue Rhapsodies that will just absorb the Blizzard. If you try it with fire, there's the wait, Blue Rhapsody's Fire Nocturne? I don't know. Red Nocturnes. Yeah, Red Nocturnes that'll absorb the fire.
I had meant to ask, we haven't seen Olympus Coliseum. Do you skip that in this run?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, so there are 3 worlds you don't do in this run. That is Olympus Coliseum, Atlantica, and 100 Acre Wood. All 3 of them are completely optional.
I can't believe you're just leaving Pooh there.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
Monster. What a monster. Don't root for this man.
I feel bad for Winnie the Pooh. I legitimately do.
All right, cool. So there's the like fake guard armor fight at the beginning of it, which ends as instantly if you break one of his pieces, like one of his limbs, which we did. Now I need a guard, and then Ars Arcanum to break this limb. And then we have to kind of react to what he does. I would like to guard this, but I think he's going to miss. Yeah, we're going to try the Ars Arcanum anyways. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to work very well. Ars Arcanum uses a lot of MP, but as you can see, deals quite a bit of damage in a fast period of time. Need to break all these. So now he's kind of in like a weird state where he won't necessarily... His pieces won't break even though they're at 1 health. Trying to parry that. This guy's the worst, because he will just like move all over the place. And just be impossible to hit. And then there's different moves he can use where he just won't take damage. He's awful, but we got rid of him.
Nice.
Now we can try to move on.
Are you going to try to move on, or are you actually going to move on?
No, we're just going to try. There's no... Try or try not, there is no do in this run. What the? Talk to me! Talk to me! There we go. You didn't want to talk to me. I hit triangle so many times. Sid, please. I am but a child.
I'll talk to you. How you doing, buddy?
We're doing good. I'm having fun playing this.
Good.
Thanks for having me on, Sky. This has been a blast. I am now 14 minutes behind, which is a little scary, but not too surprising, to be honest. I think it's actually more than that, too, because I have a gummy menu I still need to do that I think I used to do before Opposite Armor. So hopefully I don't forget to do it.
You're making this spoopy. We're just about the hour mark, too. Remaining.
Okay, now let's leave. And we're going to do one more gummy menu here to put on that flare G that we picked up from, what's it called? Neverland, which is here. So there we go. If you're wondering why I don't put on multiple engines at once, it's because only the highest level engine actually matters for your speed. Putting on any additional ones doesn't do anything. But now, when we travel to our next world, Hollow Bastion, you should see like why we've been picking up these gummy pieces and stuff. We go a lot faster now. In fact, we go fast enough where I might not be able to just sit plainly in the center of the screen anymore. I think I actually have to do a little bit of maneuvering in this one to not die. I don't.
Oh man!
It's good luck. The last time we did that, we got the hook ship on first try, so this is a lucky thing right here.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Here, I'll dodge for a little bit, buddy. Oh no, I'm just gonna shoot back at you again. I love this. Because Richard always puts my face on bosses when Keys is on the final boss and everything.
He made it bigger!
Oh man, this is the best.
I disagree.
That face on Keys is priceless.
We're almost to Hollow Bastion.
Of all the pictures, too. It literally just looks like, what are you doing?
I just remembered something I forgot to do, but that's okay. It's not going to be the biggest time loss, but I did just remember something I forgot to do.
No, you can't lose any more time, Hobbs. Bad.
I knew I was forgetting something. I was just sitting there, just thinking about it constantly. It's like, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? It's because I was. I'm glad I remembered now, though, because if I remembered later, it would have been a lot worse. I need to go talk to the fairy godmother in order to get... When we picked up Dumbo before, we didn't actually get Dumbo. We got the Water Gleam, which is just a summoned gem. We need fairy godmother to actually convert it into Dumbo. And now we're good. So now we can actually use Dumbo later. Luckily, all the extra time is where these two warps back and forth, so it's not that big a deal. Not a huge time loss, but definitely something I've read to do.
This part coming up, if you're playing casually, this is probably one of the most shocking scenes in the entire game, just because of what you're left at or not left with. Mm-hmm. This is frightening.
Yeah, and yeah, that is about to happen here, and that is going to play a factor in like how we do just a tiny bit of fighting. But first, lots of text to skip, because who wanted to skip text cutscenes, right? Who would ever want to do that? Square, please patch this game. No, they're not going to patch it. I'm kidding. Well, I already messed up. That's fine.
Hooray!
Wow.
I wanted to try to dodge roll over that, which was a little greedy to try to do, but that's fine. We should make that cycle. That's okay. I'm doing a lot of extra gliding that I shouldn't really be doing, but that's fine. So now, what Sky was alluding to, we now have Beast in our party. Donald and Goofy are gone, and we don't have our Keyblade anymore. We've just got a wooden sword. And
so much happens at once there.
Yep. Oh, go. That's fine. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, am I supposed to get something back there? I think we're fine.
I'd like how you're asking this as if me and Kizaran would have something to say about this.
Yeah, no, I'm mostly asking
nothing to
myself. I don't think I was supposed to get anything back there. I think that's a different... I think that's only in Proud. Proud mode where you would do that. But I prepped my menu there to Gravity, because I'm going to use that coming up here in a moment on an enemy, because our wooden sword, it actually doesn't deal any damage, I don't think. I could be mistaken. I get it mixed up on which version does which, but I believe in the original version of the game you could still deal a tiny amount of damage, but in the final mix version you actually deal no damage with the wooden sword. But you can still use magic, and magic is still really strong. I don't think I need to activate that. This is going to bite me, because I'm probably supposed to activate that one. Yep, I was supposed to activate that one. Alright, we got to reactivate these. That's fine. It's on the way out that I don't need to activate that one. That's what it is. Just trying to remember. We have to do these switches in a specific order to solve this puzzle. Which is, we do the first one, then the second one. And we come over and do the third one. And then we got to do, if I'm remembering correctly, we got to do the second one again, I think. Oh boy, I'm not remembering correctly. I don't think. I think I am supposed to do this one.
This is not a good place to forget stuff, considering all the little cutscenes.
Yeah, that's what's really rough about it. Okay, I did remember it correctly after making the first mistake, though. And now we need to activate this to use this elevator, and then there's going to be a defender in our way before activating the next switch. And like I said, need a blue menu in order to activate things, so that's why... Oh, I hit the wrong button. We're going to use Gravity, and then Beast, who is, yeah, ideally going to do all the work. Gravity dealt a lot of damage, but we are down some MP because our Keyblade gives us 2 MP, and we don't have our Keyblade anymore. And all of your magic in this game it scales off of your maximum MP in terms of how strong it is, which is going to play a factor like later. I think we do this. I think that matters. I think I have to do that one. Yes, I did have to do that. Okay. It's the way coming back that is the slightly more complex way than the way going in, and I got it backwards in my head initially, so that's why I was so worried about it, but now we're good. Just need to roll our way out of here. Okay, and head up towards Riku 1. Because spoilers, we're going to fight Riku more than once in this. I want to make sure I get my MP back real quick.
Wow, I didn't know you fought him more than once. Thanks for ruining the game.
Well, maybe somebody should have played it before they came on this show to just be snarky, huh?
Well, I did play it back in
Maybe somebody should have
2002.
played the whole thing.
Well, meh.
Okay, so ideally I want all these enemies to despawn, which I was going to say I don't think happened because I messed up. But luckily it wasn't too bad, and we got Beast to say keep fighting, which is nice because we needed the little boost of encouragement. Does this just open when we get close? Yeah. And now we're going to go fight Riku. This fight is pretty obnoxious because Riku has a 4-hit auto counter. I think it's a 3-hit auto counter in this fight, actually. And he just will, like, super armor through a bunch of stuff. You can't use magic on him. And so we're going to basically use a bunch of Ars Arcanums and hope for the best. And hope that Goofy deflects him a lot so that Riku stays in the Ars Arcanums. And in order to do that, too, we're going to try to corral him in this corner a little bit. So we're going to let him use that attack. And then we're going to 1, 2, not fire. I meant to use Ars Arcanum. I was holding L1 for some reason. I think it's because I was thinking of KH2 Rando. Ars Arcanum. Goofy deflected him a little bit there, but not much. Oh, and I don't have... I should have maybe used an elixir here, so I could use more Ars Arcanums, but that's fine. I am getting quite low as well. Again, using magic in the air to try to cut out the rest of it with the landing animation. He is very close. There we go.
Yeah, this fight doesn't look like fun.
Now, it can be a lot better than that, but some of it is dependent on Goofy just kind of being a beast and deflecting him a lot. And I used to use a strat that... Oh, nope. I used to use a strat that involved... what's it called? It involved using an elixir there in order to just spam more Ars Arcanums. But where's the book? There it is. But I didn't want to use that here. I wanted to give myself just like the safety of having that extra elixir for later.
All right, we have about 5 minutes left before we're going to take our second and final break, just so you know. Okay, cool. Should be fine. I'm pretty sure this goes here. Nope. No, I don't need that, actually. Where does this go again? I'm blanking. Oh, that's right. It's here. Got to grab the book that's in there, put this one in. That'll give us access to a button that'll open the door. I love the music in this stage.
Oh yeah, it's some of the best music in the game. So now, this is the section that's supposed to like test that you've got all of the magic, or at least most of the all of the magic. And, you know, you got to use fire on these candles. You got to use a red trinity here. I guess you don't actually use blizzard on anything, do you? Yeah, maybe not. But you're normally supposed to use thunder in this section is what I was kind of trying to get at. But because we never went to Olympus Coliseum, we don't actually have thunder. But it turns out the thing you need to use thunder for, you can just glide instead. So that's pretty nice. But we have to get 4 emblem pieces to open a door lock.
See ya.
Yeah, so you're supposed to use thunder in order to make some moving platforms here. They would make our second visit life a little bit easier, potentially, but it's going to be fast. I don't remember what I'm supposed to... Okay, yeah. It's going to be faster to just never go to Olympus Coliseum to get thunder, because that would be very slow. Also, Sean Palmer's snowboarding video... Oh, I messed it up. Okay. There's just a fun little slide momentum strat there. I had to try.
You got me all hyped up, then you let me down. What the heck?
I tried. Fun fact, just for anybody who didn't know. Oops, it's this side. There's a chest over there. I just felt like I'd show that. Actually, in the original version of the game, it has a power-up in it, which is really nice. There's a lot more power-ups in the original version, but in this version, it's like a gummy piece or something, or it's like a synth item, so it's garbage. In terms of speedrun purposes, it's garbage. Whoops, wrong way. We're coming up pretty close to our first Dumbo skip. That will be happening kind of soon. But I first gotta remember how to despawn these guys, or whatever I'm supposed to do. Oh, I don't remember how to do this. But we gotta come over here and get a Haste 2 gummy. Despawn. Or none of you despawn. Okay.
That was a nice of the game.
So we ideally use gravity on these folks. Send them down. Okay. That's fine. Please open the chest. Haste 2G, which will make things just a little bit faster for our last bit of gummy missions we gotta do. And I want to land specifically on these tiles so I don't spawn any more enemies so I can activate this crystal. Again, this is another section that kind of went through some route changes, so I was forgetting. There was another strat I had found at some point that no longer exists because of the Haste 2G strat, but I was getting a little mixed up. On this elevator, we're going to run into a fight, and then after that, if we're close to that break time, Sky, then that might be the best time for it.
Yeah, we'll do it right after this part.
Okay, cool. Oh, that sucks. So we don't want that to happen. Because, well, okay, it wasn't that bad, but you can basically just sit there waiting on it. But yeah, now would be a great time if we're going to go to that break.
Yeah, let's do it. You count us back down so we know when to stop it.
Yeah, so 3, 2, 1, stop.
Dang. I'm really excited to catch the third part of this. However, it is always good to take a rest and hydration break, as you all know. So real quick, Mercy Kill is brought to you by viewers like you. If you'd like to support the stream as well as the other programs on GDQ Hotfix, please consider subbing to the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, remember you have a Prime Gaming sub, so please consider using that if you have not already to sub to the channel. Also, coming up, an online all-women speedrunning event. Frank Fatale returns with another event, Fleet Fatale, and that will be on November 15th, 2020. And with that, everybody get up and stretch and hydrate. Welcome back to Mercy Kill. This is episode 8, Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix with J-Hobbs playing. And let's not forget our Peanut Gallery. Keyzeron, everyone's been saying what a great job Keyzeron's been doing on Peanut Gallery as well. All right, Hobbs, are you ready to go?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's do the thing.
All right, cool. So we'll get started again in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is there's a blue trinity up here that is like the most valuable blue trinity in the entire game. It has 2 cottages and a mega elixir in it, which is really nice. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. Also has a lot of MP bubbles. Gets our MP all nice and full. But yeah, that's it's a really nice thing because cottages will totally refill the party's HP and MP, but can only be used outside of combat. Whereas the Mega Elixir will do the same thing, but inside combat. So we're actually going to use that one right here. Now we're coming up on our first Dumbo skip. So basically I'm going to summon Dumbo. I'm going to use him to gain height and then dismiss him. And that will hopefully allow me to get a ledge grab to skip a section here. I say hopefully because it's really easy to mess this up. I have a feeling there's a good chance I will. Oh, I did it! Okay, good. I got the first one. There's 2 more of those. Man. And I'm not kidding. Like, that is really easy to mess up. I want to heal. Nah, we'll be fine. Okay. That was actually like a big sigh of relief because that can easily go wrong. Now we have the Maleficent fight, which I think everybody remembers when they played this as a kid being incredibly obnoxious. It hopefully shouldn't be too bad for us because we're basically just going to wait for her to stop moving, and then we're going to use no finishers here. We're just going to use 2 hits, and then Ars Arcanum. And if we do that correctly, I actually have an air combo plus on, so I could probably do more. Yeah, I can do 3 hits on this. Yeah, there we go. She will never move. If we, or at least for a long time, she won't move if we just don't use a finisher on her. Or gravity, which Donald can use, and it does mess up the fight, but luckily that didn't happen. So,
Donald,
yeah,
you're letting me down.
we were able to do that pretty quickly. And then we have the Dragon Maleficent fight. This is the fight. I have to say that this is the fight that got me into speedrunning. I think this that is the biggest attribution I can give to this fight, because it is super cool if you do it right. I'm not going to do it right, but I'm going to do my best. Basically, I'm going to try to keep her stopped for practically the entire fight. Ooh, that was slow. That's fine. That's not the right item. I must have gotten a different item at some point. Okay, that's fine. It's unfortunately a little bit slower than we want, but we can make this work. Nope, yeah, that's the problem. I knew that kind of thing would happen. I should have probably just done an up input to get to Mega Elixir or prepped my menu, because I would have seen, yep, I have a high potion there. Unfortunate, but we can hopefully get it on the second try. This is a really hard strat, even when you are practiced at this game. Ideally, if you do it right, she practically never moves her head. She does in one intentional spot after you start to stop loop. But no, please stop. That's fine. We're fine. Okay. Yes, her head is really high now, which makes it hard to get in the damage we need to get in. Okay. Not going to kill her just here, but we might be able to finish this off before it gets too hectic. Okay. I'll take a second try there. I'm not surprised I messed that up. That fight is, like I said, just really hard to do. And I didn't notice that apparently I picked up a high potion somewhere along the way. That is something that can kind of plague you in this run sometimes, is if you pick up an item just from a random drop from an enemy that you never saw that you got, which is what must have happened to me. It will totally mess up your menuing. I should have thought about that ahead of time and done an up input to get to Mega Elixir instead of a down input, but it is what it is. It's the kind of thing that can easily happen, especially when you're really rusty like I am.
You did a good job.
Now, we go from that fight, which is really hard, to an also really hard fight. Back to back. This is another super cool strat that I'm probably going to not pull off, but I'm going to try my best, which is to stun lock Riku 2 here. He has a 4-hit auto counter. So I'm going to open the fight with doing some Ars Arcanums, just to try to get in a bunch of damage. I keep pressing the wrong button. Fine. We're not getting much damage in, but that's okay. Okay, so this is the move I was trying to skip, which you have to do precise set of combos. The timing is really specific here. Yeah, I was a little early on that one. Now he might do it again. Yep. Yeah, ideally if you get that loop correctly, he will never use that move. Okay. We got DM twice. Not too surprising. Like I said, really, really hard fight. But I got through it.
You got it on your first try, too.
Yeah, that's good. Dragon Mal was unfortunate. I could have played it safer once she spawned the fire, to be honest, but I was trying to just like get her back into a loop. Took a little more damage than I was expecting, and yeah, ended up dying on that one. But I'm happy that it went a little bit better on the second try. And now, we're a little shadow. We're heartless.
No.
You're the bad guy now?
You said you played this game.
I did.
I go this way. I had to look to make sure there wasn't a door behind me, so I went the wrong way. There was a door behind me. I just didn't see it. No, that's what where I thought I needed to go. No.
Did you play this game?
No, apparently not. Then we need to just keep falling down. Oops, I was supposed to jump off there, but that's fine. So we got to keep falling until we get to here. I don't remember. I think I'm supposed to go inside here. Yeah. Okay, this looks right. Ah. Pausing during a cutscene that you can't actually skip. You can only mash through the text. Okay. Now, the most important cutscene skip of the whole game. Can I avoid Donald bonking my head? Let's see. I did! I did avoid it. Nice. That is good luck. If you're a little bit too slow there, you just get Donald bonking you in the head.
Tell me what happened.
Okay, so now Traverse Town 4, I believe the only thing... No, I need to go this way. I believe the only thing I need to do, remembering correctly, is go talk to Sid. No, I wasn't remembering correctly. I need to go here. Wait, I might need to talk to Sid first, so I'm going to do that.
Do you or don't you? Jeez.
I also don't think I'm supposed to break the thing down there anyways. Or am I supposed to break it? I don't remember. I'm going to go break it. Yeah, I don't remember if I'm supposed to break this or just go around the other way. That would involve me going 2 screens away instead of just directly to the screen I needed, but we'll just break it. You can jump right over here. And then we can make our way back down to the waterway to get the Oathkeeper, which is a really solid Keyblade. And also, plot stuff.
Not like we're going to see much of that.
Yeah.
We don't have time for that.
So we got to go get the Navi Gummy piece from behind the wall there. And then we get Oathkeeper from Kyrie. There's a really cool glitch that used to be in this game called Infinite Roll Glitch that got, as far as I know, patched out of the PS4 version, or it's just like a lot harder and different to do or something. And it would be like, it's just, you can basically mess with a cutscene right there with it. And I'm sad that it's out of the game now, because it was pretty cool. Go ahead and increase that wrong button counter.
Good hit.
Definitely press the wrong button there.
You were just testing out the durability of your new Keyblade. It's okay.
Yeah, except this isn't the new one yet, but sure.
Oh, well, you're testing. Look, I was trying to help you out here.
I know.
You anymore.
Sorry. Oh boy. This is gonna be close. This one's gonna come down to the wire. I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not. I don't need to shop. Don't do it. I don't think I need to talk to you anymore. I'm good. Another like really subtle thing I'm doing all over the place, by the way, is that in this game, the way the camera works is that whatever your camera position is going into a loading screen is basically what it'll be coming out of the loading screen. So I'm actually manipulating my camera at various points, like in between loading things. Where I picked up an extra thing. No, wait, where is this thing? Where is this block? Where's my haste 2G?
Uh-oh.
No, I know I have it. I know I picked it up. I'm just trying to figure out where it is. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Okay, we finally had a really bad gummy menu. It was bound to happen. It had to happen eventually. But now we've got the Haste 2G. Haste 2G lets us go even faster.
Aw, man.
Makes it worth the time. Is it happening?
You didn't even miss the beat. You're just there. And then he put your face on the ship. You had a dumb smile on you, but you still didn't.
Oh boy.
We're gonna
That's
see
great.
who's laughing. We got about 32 minutes left here.
Yeah.
House don't sound too happy about that.
We'll see. It'll be okay.
It will
So
be okay.
at a certain point in this gummy mission, this will really hurt me if I get this wrong. At a certain point in this gummy mission, I can actually quit out, and that will it'll allow me to warp to Hollow Bastion, even though you're normally supposed to like fly the whole gummy route. And I'm pretty sure it's this next load change, but I'm gonna wait until I see the things. I think that's correct. So hopefully I'm right, because if I'm wrong, then this will suck. Okay, good. I don't have to redo the gummy ship.
Hey! Good job.
Whew. Now we gotta land back here. We haven't done a menu in a while. That's gonna change pretty soon. Once Beast joins our party, we're gonna do a new menu. Just right at the start here. Which I'm just looking at my notes for. Basically, we're gonna put on our new Keyblade. I do want to put Beast in my party this time. We're going to put on our new Keyblade. We're going to go to abilities, and we're going to take off Treasure Magnet. Where was Treasure Magnet? There you are. We're going to take Treasure Magnet off. We're going to put on Leaf Bracer. We're going to go to Beast. We're going to take off Ferocious Lunge. We're going to go to Goofy. We're going to take off his Lucky Strike and put on MP Gift. That is a very big ability, and also two other things. And we're going to put on Leaf Bracer and Cheer on Donald, and then we're going to customize Sora so that Gravity is customized. Hey, I did that dodge roll this time. Oh, but then I got a ledge grab. The MP Gift ability is like amazing. It's basically Goofy will spend 2 MP in order to give another party member 3 MP. And we don't care how Goofy uses his MP for damage. So it's huge for us because it means that we can do a lot more Ars Arcanums. We can do more... Oh, I'm supposed to summon Dumbo and do that here. I summoned Simba. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well,
All right. Well,
well,
I have enough MP to be fine. The only thing that sucks about this is just the animation time.
well.
This was bound to happen. I'm really hoping this doesn't end up causing me to get hit trying to do this skip. Really sucks. That would be awful. Basically got to get up here. Oh, man. Nothing hit me, nothing hit me, nothing hit me.
What?
Nothing hit me, please.
What?
No. Please leave.
See ya.
Oh, he ruined everything. He ruined everything. He did. Okay. We're just going to do old strats. We're going to do old strats. We're going to fly over here, which will despawn some of the enemies. And the other ones, we will use gravity on. And, or Beast can take care of a lot of them. See, the problem with these is that they float over the edge. And so if I try to swing at him too much, I will, if I try to swing at him too much, he will cause me to fall off. Okay, that really is rough. That one red Nocturne just had to follow me over. But that's mostly because I messed up the timing and summoned Simba. I wasn't thinking about the Dumbo skip coming up. What that does skip, though, is an unskippable cutscene and having to kind of like climb your way back up to that area. So it's still worth it. It's just really annoying that happened, but that's fine. We got plenty of time on the estimate, right? I think
28 minutes.
We should be fine. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay, so normally Beast will just kind of kill everything here. He didn't do the best job, but that's fine.
He's exhausted from saving you 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. So, during this point, there's not much else going on while you're just waiting for this elevator to move. Luckily, I don't have to do a fight before getting a free heal. I'm going to get to stand on a save point coming up. But we definitely lost a lot of time with all that stuff. Man, that estimate I put is starting to look like it was pretty much on the nose for whether I'd make it happen or not. Hopefully we're good. So now we need to also summon Dumbo again. I'm just going to make sure I know where it is. It's about to happen here. We're going to do the same Dumbo skip we did on the first visit to Hall Bastion, but I think this time it's even scarier. Whew. Oh, camera, why'd you do that? Oh, that wyvern tried to hit us out of it, but we made it. We made it work. Please get out of my way. Okay. I'm going to play this safe. I am not risking getting hit by that defender because he would probably kill me. Okay. All right. Well, the first and third Dumbo skips went well. What's funny is that I tend to generally think that the second one is the easiest one. But if you're not ready for it, it can definitely cost you the most time. So that's unfortunate, but at least I did eventually get all of them. And now we're going to go up and fight the behemoth. This is a boss that's going to basically turn into a regular enemy here in a little bit. Got to jump up here. 1, 2, Ars Arcanum.
That's a big doggo.
Uh-oh, he did not get knocked down by that. And he's walking around. That's really unfortunate because it's really hard to stay on his back when he walks around like that. Yeah, and then he got knocked down. I should have been expecting that. Okay, we're going to try to dodge this lightning. Hey, dodge the lightning. Gotta wait just a moment. Didn't wait long enough. There we go. Try to stay up here. You can see we got an MP gift from Goofy, I believe. Beast's model is huge, so he loves to just get in the way. I'm not getting many combos while the horn is down, unfortunately. Come on, get up there. It's going a little slow, but there we go. So we should be able to finish him here. Okay. Oh, that estimate is close.
I believe in one of two results.
Okay, so this part coming up is actually an unskippable set of cutscenes in this game, which is why you won't see me pause and skip it and everything. Unfortunately. It'd be nice if they had made these skippable in any of the million releases of this game, but they didn't.
Maybe when the inevitable PS5 version of this comes out. Kingdom Hearts 1.99.
We'll never meet again, but we'll never forget.
Final mix for real.
No matter where we are, our hearts.
Yeah, I'm gonna not
bring
count
us
on it.
together again. Besides, I couldn't forget you, even if I
Okay.
wanted to.
Yeah, that's just normally like a little
What's that supposed to
nice
mean?
built-in break. Walk up, go to the bathroom, stretch, drink some water, contemplate your life decisions for running this game.
Good luck.
Just focus on what you got coming up. So I have some equipment I need to change here. I'm gonna switch my ray of light to wait, no, that's after. No, yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna switch my ray of light to Omega Arts, which is a piece of equipment we just got from Behemoth. It's really good. Basically, the ray of light gives us a lot of MP. Omega Arts gives us, I believe, a lot of MP and strength. And we're kind of now going to be toggling between an MP build and a strength build for pretty much the rest of the game based on what's coming up. So first, we're mostly going to our strength-based one because we're going to have another fight with that same Behemoth type enemy, but this time it'll count as a normal Heartless. And since it'll count as a normal Heartless, we can actually use gravity on it, and it will have a much better effect. It'll actually deal like percentage-based damage. So we're going to go here, we're going to go press the wrong input again, and then we're going to switch this to that. We got one last gummy mission. This one's very short though, and it is our final one. Keys, have you ever seen Star Wars?
What kind of question is that?
I mean, there are people who haven't, like 3.
Of course I have. What's the reference here?
Well,
What
coming
is
up to the
going
end,
on with these pictures?
I'm moving around a lot. I'm making it hard for
He's trying to move me and you at the same time.
Coming at the end, we get all these like big ships that just look like they're basically like straight out of Star Wars or something. At the end of this gummy mission. I'm sorry I have to move around so much, Richard, but this one would actually get me killed. Yeah, see, here we go.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know. I get it now.
Oh, that hurt. Okay, no, we're fine. Okay. Richard's having too much fun, dude.
The slow retreat from my picture after everything was gone.
Oh, I can't pause it. Okay, so now we're just gonna run backwards, try to group these enemies up as much as we can, and of course my lock-on just completely failed me there. So these are invisibles. They suck because they can do that move where they dip into the ground or invulnerable that one of them is doing right now. It's really obnoxious, and it'll deal a lot of damage. They can also just jump out of your gravities pretty much whenever they want, which sucks. That was horrible, but it is what it is. I don't think I want to open this chest. Pretty sure I don't. I'm scared. I'm gonna open it. It was nothing. Okay. I was pretty sure I didn't want to open it, but there's a lot of invisible walls in this area. This is the end of the world, and we are gonna have a couple of forced fights. You saw the first one there. We got a second one coming up in just a moment. This one, I know I want to open the chest behind because I didn't want to do it for the other one. I pressed the wrong button. But not because of KH2 Rando, just because I'm bad. Okay, none of them went invulnerable, which is something that could easily happen. So I'm glad that they didn't. I'm setting up my camera here so that way I can grab this chest and then have my camera pointing the right way. I wanted that chest because it's an elixir. And I want to use a cottage here, which I think is in this chest. Hello? Yes, okay. I don't think I actually needed that additional one, but I'm going to grab it just in case. And press the wrong button again. Okay. Use the cottage. That way we get our HP and MP all filled up. Because we are about to fight an archbehemoth.
So much more blue now.
Waiting for him to do that attack. Okay, that's fine. Trying to get him to knock down. He doesn't want to do it. There it is. Nice. Okay. I will take that. He has the chance to drop a second Omega Arts, but he didn't do it. It's very unlikely that it happened normally, so. Pretty sure you can't skip this. I didn't want to get baited by it. Yeah, no, you can't. So after that fight, I am also going to do one more menu while I fall... No, while I fall down this way. Which is, I'm going to switch Raven's Claw to Ray of Light. We're going back to our magic build. We're going to get all healed up at the save point. And now the next fight, we got to fight through the portals of the worlds that we didn't complete. So we got to go through Olympus Coliseum, which I have high chances to mess up. I'm going to make sure I am on Simba. Good.
Yeah, now you actually want Simba.
Yes. I'm really hoping I don't mess this up.
Give me strength.
So I want to use Simba here, and I'm pretty sure I want to use 2 ticks and then full tick charges. So now that we have a lot of MP, Simba's going to do a ton of damage. And he does more damage based on how long you charge him. And I'm pretty sure it's like exponential or something like that. So we're going to use a 2-tick charge just to... 1, 2... Just to stun the enemies. So that hopefully... It doesn't even really stun them. It just kind of resets their AI. So that way we can get that off before they get close enough to hit us. 3, 5... And now there should be one more wave. That should be it. Okay. I was really scared about that going wrong, because if that goes wrong, you're probably going to die. So I'm glad it didn't. Now we get to go do the Atlantica portal. This one's a little less scary, but it can definitely still be slow.
Fire!
That's not the right thing.
Fire!
Oh wait, where is it?
I forgot Goofy turns into a freaking turtle.
Right. Please attack. There we go. So we use a gravity on the big one to take out most of its health. It's got a large health bar. Okay. Keep going. And then we use fires on a lot of the rest. You want to specifically not kill the big jellyfish-looking things with physical attacks, because then they'll split into multiple enemies.
How are you using fire underwater?
Magic.
Don't
question.
checks out.
Can you use Ember if you fight after diving? I don't want to go here.
15 minutes remain.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Wait, is there no... Wait, what?
Also,
Why did I
yes.
think there was a chest here. Did I already open the chest? I'm a fool. I already opened the chest. Oh boy. Okay, that was a stupid slowdown, but that's fine. It's not that big a deal. Go fight this portal now. So we're going to do a bunch of gravities here, basically, to just hope that a lot of the enemies come try to attack us and I get caught in it. Oh, did not want that to happen. That sucks. That sucks. That's fine. We'll just do it all again. Oh, actually, okay, a lot of them still died, so that's important. That did not end up being as bad as I thought it was. Whew. I got really scared there. I should have also used a gravity on this guy, but that's okay. Just have to hope he doesn't jump into the ground. Okay. A lot of enemies, or a lot of bosses in this game do a thing called a desperation move. It was that big move where like Riku made the world all dark, for example. And that enemy, those invisibles, as they're called, can also do that kind of thing. So you really don't want them to, because it sucks. I'm hitting the wrong button. Need to go up and around to the other side so we don't die. So, Leaf Bracer, this is where it comes in handy. We can actually just sit in the fire and heal ourselves and not get hit by Leaf Bracer, or not get hit by the fire while we're healing. If we're ever too slow, though, we would absolutely take damage. We don't have any great tools for this fight other than just wailing on him. So heal myself 3 times there to get through that fire. You can see it killed both our party members because we're not healing them. He's going to knock us back here in just a moment. We're just going to try to get back as quickly as we can. Okay, now this is where it gets a little scary. Okay, we're good. We need to... I was supposed to land down on the ground, but this will also be helpful. So that shouldn't put us a lower... so that we're down near this loading zone. Otherwise, we would have been much higher in the air. After that fight, I need to put on Super Glide. We also got to get down here, which is very obnoxious. Super Glide allows us to glide faster. What did I do? Okay, we're good.
What just happened?
I managed to go first person somehow. That's fine. DualShock 4 is a touchpad, you know, it is what it is. Alright. Now... didn't want to get hit by that, but... Goofy, thank you. Oh, I fell. Didn't want to fall there. Didn't want to fall there either. That's okay. Oh, you suck, Donald.
He's trying his best.
Yeah, he's probably going to get back up here now. Ideally, you can kill him before he brings his head back up, but... Okay, so now, here's where I think something changed, if I remember correctly, in the PS4 version. So I'm using a Megalixir. Normally, you can open the menu there and use a cottage, and I'm pretty sure that's, like, frame perfect now on this version, so I'm glad I didn't try to do it. So we're going to use fires on these, because 2 kills each of them. And you can kind of spam them when you're on the ground like that. And then we're going to hope that these guys all group up for us. This is a fight I'm really concerned I could, like, potentially die in, by the way. I'm gonna heal real quick just to see. Okay, both my party members have to be alive, and I need to have 3 MP right now. Which is... both those conditions are true. Don't... this is scary. Okay, I'm pretty close to the enemies. This is really scary, but... ideally now, if I did everything right,
10.
Simba should finish the rest of this fight for me. There are 5 more waves to this fight.
Oh, Simba.
Oh, that's so terrifying every time. Okay.
Get me straight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Get me straight.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That was probably the single thing I was most scared of in this entire run. Because if you die in that fight, it's bad. You got to do the whole thing again, including the Archbehemoth fight. All right, I have a menu to do. We are going to go to items. We're going to go here. We're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of this as well. And we're going to take out... I probably should have just... Not, well, that's fine. We're going to take out all of the elixirs and mega elixirs. I don't have another because it's PS4. That's fine. Goofy, you can have a couple of ethers, sure. Then we're going to go put Ray of Light back to Raven's Claw. We're going to set Goofy to have Ray of Light, so that way he has more MP to give us stuff, to give us MP with his MP gift ability. And we're going to put on Gear Combo Plus and MP Rage. And that should be good. Let's go. Okay. Man, I was so scared about that final rest. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was the single biggest thing I was worried about in this run. It is so easy to mess that up when you haven't done it in a while. And if you get hit, there's generally no recovering the Simba strat. And if I add one to the counter. And if you don't do the Simba strat, you often die. It's really frustrating.
I don't like the fact that I'm not even playing this, and you're making me stressed.
And now this fight sucks, and can take a while. But luckily, I hopefully shouldn't die. But it can technically happen. So. No, I need you to get back in the corner, please. Thank you. So we ideally want to keep this guy in the corner. He will kind of run away from you a lot of the times, though. No, I didn't want to guard. I wanted to dodge roll. Okay, so now he's going to try to use Submit on us. He used it on Donald. At least Goofy's still alive, but that means that Ansem will like to spam that move. We can use the first half of Ars Arcanum through it because you are actually invulnerable in the first half of Ars Arcanum. He's probably going to use it again right now. Oh, and he grabbed Goofy this time. That sucks because he also killed Goofy, so Goofy can't give us MP now. Okay, he's dead. We are on the wire on whether this is going to meet the estimate or not.
This is so stressful.
Yeah, we're at about 6 minutes left.
All right, then we got to use that cottage to get our HP and MP all full. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay. Gonna keep wailing on him to try to give myself MP, unless I was supposed to throw an elixir. I might have been supposed to throw an elixir. It's fine. Now, Ansem 2, he can to DM. There's a way to do a DM skip. I don't really remember how to do it, but I might try to do it if I can remember at the last second. We want to try to stun him and not get submitted. That's unfortunate. We can do that now. We're going to use Arcanum to try to just power through the submit whenever we can. He recalled it pretty quickly, but... Lots of usage of Ars Arcanum to try to power through his Guardian. We managed to stun him. That's good news for the DM skip. Oh, no way. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, so I managed to skip his DM, which is unbelievable because I was terrible at that when I did do this. Oh, I can't believe I skipped his DM. That's huge. That saves 20 something seconds, I think. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Quit playing games with my heart.
I need to use it. So I use arrow there. I actually get hit intentionally when I use the arrow, so that way it cuts out the back half of it. Arrow is used here for defense, but really just for speed, because if we're taking less damage per hit, then we're having to heal less, which means we're able to do more swings. We basically just gotta wail on this guy and try not to get hit by the lasers too much. We want to use arrow, like I said, we want to get hit out of using arrow, so that way we can start attacking again immediately. I'm gonna have to refresh arrow whenever I think it's getting low, which is basically just a feel thing. And heal whenever I need to. Come on. Okay. Gonna keep wailing on him. Gonna heal myself. Because you don't get HP and MP refills in between these fights now. We have a lot of fights to go. Shadows, we're going to basically just use Ars Arcanum and try to kill a bunch of the shadows. I hit the wrong button again, Richard. Unfortunately, shadows love to drop Mega Potions, which are just going to clutter up our inventory, so I'm also going to throw as many of those as I can at the end of this. Don't go on the ground. Ah, you jerk. Nope, come on. Mega Potion there, too. Every time that one of these fights is ending, I am just trying to wail on the target as much as possible to build that orange bar and give me more MP for the next fight. I don't really remember how to do this fight properly.
That's not what you want to hear with about 2 minutes left.
Oh boy. Yeah, we might not be getting this one. That's the wrong button. Please attack. Please press the correct button. It's gonna be so close, but I don't think we're getting it. I think there's a little bit more than 2 minutes at the end here.
Oh, as always, let us know when time is. I know it's gonna be close.
Yeah, so if we hit the timer, I'm just stopping, right?
That's it. That's
Yep,
it. That's how this show be.
So lots of fire spam on these guys. I'm gonna heal. These guys suck because they just like to become invulnerable and then teleport on top of you. Okay. Keep trying to build up MP.
One minute.
Oh boy, I don't think I'm getting it.
Come on, don't give up.
We're gonna do Ars Arcanum strats. These are not necessarily any faster, but they're cooler. And oh boy, and that's what we got to do at this point. We gotta just use Ars Arcanum on the face. We gotta do the cool strats because I don't think we're getting to finish this one.
No, this is Mercy Kill. You don't finish in the timer. You don't finish. That's the way this show works. 30.
Oh boy, I keep trying to use arrow when I have almost 2 MP. We're gonna be like one room away from the final boss.
Oh. Dang!
It was close. But yeah, no, there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish it in time. Man, almost clutched it out at the end with the instant TPM skip too.
3, 2, 1. Kill. Oh, that's it.
All right. Close though. There was one more fight with a bunch of invisibles and then final anthem.
I was going to say, I think that was the second to last one, if I remember properly.
Yeah, we had the invisibles and then final anthem. That's all we had left. But hey, I'm happy that means I made my estimate like a good estimate and that it was really close because I was a little worried about that. I think the biggest thing was just that Dumbo 2 skip. That cost us too much time. That was huge, and the death on on Dragon Maleficent didn't help, but I'm not too shocked that happened. I thought I was going to take a death somewhere, but I thought it'd be in Final Rest. I didn't think it'd be in Dragon Maleficent. Should have played a little bit safer, and I got punished for it. So we were close.
How much more time do you think you would have needed?
Like 2 minutes max.
Oh my goodness, that was close then. If that was the case.
Yeah, it was really, really close.
For what it's worth, I didn't want you to lose.
Huh?
For what it's worth, I actually didn't want him to lose.
Oh, come on. We have no evidence of that.
I feel like we have a lot more evidence to the contrary.
Yeah,
I was trying to inspire you and put a fire under you.
It was close, though.
Well, the most important thing is, did you have fun?
Oh, I had a load of fun. Yeah, this was great. If you ever want me back sometime for a redemption run, I also haven't speedrun Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal in a long time. So that's something you could do. But yeah, no, this was a ton of fun. I love this show. I love the concept of it and stuff. And thanks for having me on.
I definitely plan on doing redemption arcs for people who want them. The Mercy Kill experience is definitely a unique one. And for the people who get past it, that's one thing. Unless, Key's over there, if you got another one down the road. Because it's not fair. You got to sit here the whole time and laugh at Hobbs, but Hobbs didn't have that opportunity.
Well, there's always Mega Man Battle Network 2, which I haven't touched in like 3 years.
Ooh. It's funny you mentioned that. We do have a Mega Man themed episode coming up in a couple of weeks with another GDQ staff member. Y'all may know Darkman.
Oh boy.
Darkman's going to be doing 40... Is it 46 or 48? 46 Robot Masters. Yeah, so Darkman will be on with that. That's going to be fun.
That'll be good. I'm sad. I should have last minute been like, "Hey Sky, what do you think about making the estimate the same as my old PS3 PB?" Because then I would have made it. My PS3 PB was a 250 something. It's like
but then that would have been close in the other direction. We like it when it's.
It would still have been pretty close.
So you would recommend the Mercy Kill experience to other speedrunners, Hobbs?
Oh yeah, it's super fun. As long as you don't mind busting out an old run. It's fun getting to talk about this run again and think about like, wait, which way am I supposed to go here? I also think it's just really cool, hopefully for the viewers out there, to see that like even speedrunners that have played the game hundreds of times, thousands of times or whatever, will still, like, if they're not doing it constantly, they'll forget things. They're gonna make mistakes, they're gonna get rusty. It's why practice is such a big deal with all this stuff. And yeah, I guess I proved that tonight.
Well, during GDQs, all anyone ever sees are the polished runs. We never get to see any of the rust. We never get to see the struggle and the difficulty. And that's what this show is about, is capturing everything you don't see in the polished GDQ runs. That's where this idea came from initially. It's like, we never see people die in their runs. We never really see people make too many mistakes in their GDQ runs. Well, what about all of those other runs? And that is the premise where the show happened. So it's definitely been a great experiment so far. And this is our 8th episode in. And Hobbs, thank you so much for being here and being a good sport. I really, really, really learned a lot about Kingdom Hearts speedrunning, and you were so informative the whole time. Yeah, no, thank you. Again, if you ever want me back to do another rusty run, I'll try to beat it next time. We would love to have you back. And how about you, Peanut Gallery? You got anything else to say?
Well, maybe not necessarily involving the show, other than if I do get dragged in again, then Hobbs, you're more than welcome to. I get to be your peanut gallery? Yeah. Nice. Sky, do you have any last minute announcements or anything? Because I did want to say like one thing after. I absolutely do. So, okay, cool. Speaking of these two lovely people, we will have them on tomorrow evening. We have the first step at 7 p.m. Eastern, where both Hobbs and Keys will be racing FIA, which the pronunciation on that still escapes me, but you should check both of them out tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. Go ahead. Cool. I just wanted to say that the other day was National Voter Registration Day, and this came in the mail for me the other day. My mail-in ballot. Highly recommend, if you are in the U.S. and you're over 18, please make sure you're registered to vote. It's pretty easy to do by mail. You can also drop stuff off in a Dropbox if you're worried about the mail for whatever reason. Do it. It's cool. And it's important. And I'd also like to point out, I think I speak for everyone from GDQ. We just want to remind everyone, especially with all the social issues that have been going on recently, that Black Lives Matter. I really want to emphasize that Black Lives Matter. And if you want to take part in any protests or something, never forget you have the freedom of peaceful assembly here in this country. And if you want to see some changes, take advantage of what Hobbs just said. Go ahead and vote.
Yeah, thanks for giving us that moment, Sky.
No problem. And thanks to y'all again. So we're going to see you both back here, 7 p.m. Eastern, for the first step. Big fan of y'all. Thank you so much for everything. And again, we will see Darkman back here in 2 weeks. Take care. We'll see you then for Mercy Kill. I'm Skybills for GDQ Hotfix. Take care, and y'all have a lovely evening.
Bye.